complained about. Haha. Because so we are now live. It just hit the.
Okay, let me get that going.
Okay, so people complained about two things. One, actually, one of the server admins complained about this one.
Yeah.
The the stacking mod that stacks mobs up. He was saying, oh, let me go actually just translate his message for you.
Yeah.
Do. 1 sec, let me open this up. Okay, let's see what he says. Okay. Oh, my farms aren't working because of your mob stacking. It has to be taken away. And I just wrote, well, not gonna happen. Because the amount of effort we put into putting that stacking mod up is
Well,
insane.
in what way is his farm not working? You'll have to go look at it.
Actually, that would be a very good idea, but he's now offline, so I won't be able to do it. But
But
then,
don't you know where his farm is?
uh, the problem is the only ways for me to find people's bases would be to use the live map, but the live map doesn't. It only shows when people are online. Ah, and it was a day old, so no one really knows where anybody's bases are at. I
Okay.
I could ask somebody, but the next question I'm just gonna translate this straight Google.
Because it would be really interesting to know what kind of farm he has that this would be a problem.
Okay, first of all, this slime farm doesn't work, and probably many other farms made by many players won't work either. This prevents vanilla things from happening. It must be taken out. And the farm. Wait, am I streaming to you? Oh, I'm not currently streaming to you.
Well, you're not streaming to YouTube either, because all I see is starting stream soon.
Oh, well, yes. Haha.
Aha!
Good
we are
point.
we,
That's a great
we are
point
not
here.
we are not on top of things today.
Yeah, also I should probably put a well, okay, wait. If I stand here and put something incredibly white on my left screen, like close all that. Where's the thing? I connect to that. Do-do-do. Yeah, it works. Also, by the way, to configure the what is it called? Wait, can I copy paste things that are currently being used by other products? I guess you can. Wow, okay. So that'll be happening. What I'm doing now is I'm making a copy of the server, and so that we can do maintenance, and then have it just jump onto the main server without having to shut down the main server multiple times.
Okay.
I thought that would make sense.
Yeah, as long as when you combine the two, it doesn't, like, if somebody is like online right now, it doesn't completely take away all of their work.
Oh yeah, but I'm not gonna be porting over the world.
Okay, it's not the world, it's just
Well,
the server
yeah.
stuff. Okay.
Well, okay, actually now I am copying the entire server, so this is still the world as well. Kind
Yeah.
of, I guess I'll cancel this, and then yeah, that'll delete that. But I'm gonna make like uh aura test. There we go, and then pick out everything except the world. I think that basically works. Yeah. Oh wait, copy. There you go. It's way less, if I remember correctly. Unexpected error, lucky perms. What does this mean? Wait. Unexpected error is copying the file, okay? Error, the process cannot exit the file because another process is off.
That means if it's running.
That's kind of annoying.
It can't copy it?
But it just did earlier. I'm gonna try again. Okay, yeah, it's fully locked. Okay. If I skip that one thing, it can probably build it back up. I'm assuming. Because most of these things are like, they only need the plugin. And then it'll build the entire... It's funny because I'm going to use the same word for both parts of it. You only need the jar file to build the entire plugin. You know? And I think that was a config file for Lucky Prims.
Yeah.
So we don't need to worry about that. Let me put some... There we go. But yeah, let me actually open up. Let me open up the what is it called? The slime farm that he's talking about.
Yeah.
Here's the slime farm. Okay, you see this green blob? That's like 7,000 slimes. You know.
That's
Good,
terrible.
insanely good for the server performance by them. Really good, I swear.
Yeah, that will totally stop the server if that's what he's gonna do.
Basically, how this farm works is it works on the oozing potion. What's this horrible sound? Oh, someone's cutting grass. Okay, wait. Okay, so the oozing
Yes,
is a
there you go.
Minecraft potion that came out pretty recently. 2022? When did it come out? Oh, it's only 120. Okay. But yeah, added oozing, right? Oozing very simply works like this. Oozes causes any entities that have the effect to spawn 2 medium-sized slimes at the entity's location upon death. Very, very basic. But that means that each thing that you kill spawns 2 slimes of medium size, right?
Oh.
Now, one of the easiest ways to basically exploit this is this farm.
It's possible. Well,
I'm gonna mute this though. This guy made this insane farm where basically holding right click here will automatically place snow blocks, which then make them into a snow golem. Then there's a hopper with shears to take the snow golem's hat off. You know, because you need a pumpkin to make a snow golem, right? And so you can reuse the same pumpkins infinitely, you know? And so the only thing you need here is snow to make the snowman.
Yeah.
Okay, so here he is, you know, stacking them up.
I'm only watching your, on the stream. I see you and this screen where you're doing the other work on YouTube.
You are seeing the video though.
No, yeah, you have the wrong screen on.
Well, I'm showing a YouTube video though.
But I see you and your file explorer.
Wait, so if I open this up, you don't see this. That's weird. I don't understand how you're not seeing this. This doesn't make much sense. Because on my streaming service, I'm looking at myself and then the YouTube video.
Yeah, okay. Okay, now I'm... okay, the live thing had gone away.
Oh, so it had paused. Okay, okay. So, well, I don't know if I can full screen it then. Basically, after he has filled it with, like, let's say 100, snow golems, now we need to actually tell you about one of the principles on why this isn't super exploitable, but just very exploitable, okay?
Yeah.
So that it isn't absolutely broken, in Java Edition, oozing only spawns slimes in a 5x5x5 cube up to a maximum entity cramming count of 24. And so that means that how are you getting how are you gonna make these guys die slower so that they don't all die at once? Because then they would only spawn 24 slimes, right?
Yeah.
He made this contraption. Check this out. It slowly drops them away. You know?
Yeah.
You see that? And
Yeah.
so what's happening is if he goes to the other side, this is what's happening. You know, they die in the water because snow golems are weak to water. They die in the air, spawning slimes, which then get transported into this very small area on the right.
Right.
And now this farm doesn't work because of the entity cramming thing, or the what is it called, the stacking thing, because the snow golems stack when they're going up to 10.
Oh, okay. You are going to run into the problem though that somebody is going to do that 11,000 or a million things, and they will crash your server.
Because I built this on my last server, and what happened was every time we would put it through one try of using it, it would always work, but the server would go to 1 tick per second.
Yeah, yeah. And do you really want that?
Well, I don't, and most other people who don't get the slime don't want that, but, you know. Well, either way, it's a pretty insane farm. Let me see if I can find
Yeah,
the
people
ending.
people who do not understand the limitations of servers, I don't know.
Here it is basically what it would look like. First, you turn your right click into a button that you can, you know, press like this. Oh, he didn't walk forward. Okay, here it works, you know, making those dudes. Let's go forward, okay. Reset that. Click the button to give everybody oozing. Start the clock. Dudes start going down. Summoning the slimes, very nice. Then we go forward. And you can just stand here getting full inventories of slimes, you know? Like, let's
Okay,
see how
but
fast it gets these.
ultimately, how is this useful or good?
Oh, you need slime for a lot of things. Anybody who wants to make big doors needs slimes. If you want to make big contraptions, you need slimes. Also, slime is just cool looking, so you can use it as a decoration block. But this is ridiculous amounts of dudes, you know. Okay, now we can close Ara's kingdom. This server is still running, so we're gonna keep that there. I'm gonna make this server run much less. Not, oh, 13 gigabytes. That's quite ridiculous. Why would I have that at 13 gigabytes? What?
How
Oh,
big
wow.
is how big is your world?
How big is my world? Let's see. Okay, I guess I'll just do this. Currently it's 2.3 gigabytes. You could have the entirety of the map in RAM.
Yeah, but I think that's what you want when you are having a server.
Yeah. But okay, 13. Let's go look at the numbers. It's not using all 13, that's for sure. And that's, I guess I can use another 3 gigabytes. Yeah. 3 gigabytes, I'd say. So that's what the test server is gonna be run on.
So you can, I remember from your configuration file, exclude slimes if you want to, but
Ooh, we could exclude not slimes, because that's the big problem. Let me go open up the thing. Okay, so this oh, what now happened? Noni. This farm actually works perfectly if you don't allow snow golems to stack. You know?
Yeah.
Because if snow golems stack, then they can slowly die off. But if slimes can stack, that means no lag at the bottom. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point. Let's what am I trying to click here? Let's go to problems. Let's go what are they called? Snow golems should what the hell am I writing? Okay. Should not stack. There we go. Okay, and this is test server. This is 3 gigabytes, so I'm gonna change the name to 3. So I know what's going on. Okay, so when we start this off, it should create a world. Doing all this. Now, we also want to check what was it called? Did I not save? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go to get this here. Nani. You know, because they had all these things.
Oh, the optional requirements, yeah. But
Yeah.
that's only if you want the aspects that those offer, yeah. You would have to read to see why you would want any of those.
Yeah, and we have to first test the default one. But if, for example, here's DynMech markers to locate the airdrops. That's like, okay, if I go to blue map, here we go. Here's the map, very beautiful, okay? But this is not DynMap, this is blue map. But basically, there is ways to have like markers around the world.
But that's a pretty cool looking map, though.
Hey, look, I'm pretty sure this is my house, actually. Oh, the map hasn't updated. Oh, okay, the map hasn't updated. But yeah, this is my house right here. I have a couple of super stacked cows.
Yeah.
I think spawn is somewhere really nearby. Yeah, it's right here. So yeah, it's my base is literally on a beach, like from spawn. This is spawn right here. They broke all the chests, by the way, we had placed down, except one.
As people took them, you mean?
Yeah. It was not very long lived. I'm just wondering, does anybody on in Minecraft anymore make bases on top of the ground? Because I swear, every time we make one of these servers, everybody's like, we're gonna have to hide our base 10 billion blocks away, and then also have it underground.
Well, yeah, that's only if people are going to really be griefing other people. That's why they think they have to do that.
Yeah.
And I think one of those plugins was about anti-griefing.
Yeah,
Really mess with people. Say, you can't break other people's stuff.
so I would have to know what, because I wanted grief prevention on the server. That's the one with the golden shovel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one you right click and then you can claim a land. So we'd have to figure out features. Man, I'm gonna have to copy this and put it into a file so that I can like make it more readable for me.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. This is, yeah, you know what? I just realized what this is doing. So let's close that.
Lots of errors, I see.
Oh, that's the absolute default Minecraft errors. Check this out. What's happening is hey, you already have a server at that port. Please do something about that. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Where is the port? 299. Here it is. Okay. This is gonna now be demon mode. We're gonna go with the 6s. Okay. Now it should work. Also, it might fail if it wants to make blue, like open blue map at the same port, for example. That's another one.
Yeah.
Actually, What's going on? Okay, it's working. Start at the correct port. Okay, it's checking blue map. This is where it might error out. Okay, it didn't. Interesting. Growing world. Okay, it's preparing. It's crafting. No errors. Oh. Oh yes, simple voice chat is also a thing. uh, yeah, okay. 1 second. We have to also change the test servers. Where is it? Plugins, blue map. Was it web server? So this is gonna be 1 port, or let's make it 100 ports up. I don't know if it makes a difference, but what else? Also, simple voice chat. Port. I'm just gonna put this as something else. It doesn't really matter what it is. Error occurred in image frames. Blue map, there's a problem. Blue map failed. I think we restart the server and see what happens.
Yeah.
And if images are still somehow broken, then we're gonna have to. There we go. Here we go. Oh, hello. Tree Chicken is here.
Hello. People complained. Yeah.
Let me actually put this slightly louder because I realized that you guys cannot hear the epic classical music that I'm listening to. That is required. What are you coding? I would just call it coding. We're doing configs for a Minecraft server that I'm running.
Yeah.
Oh, and people did complain. Also, there was this, what is it called? Realistic sleep. I don't think it's very good. It's not working like it's supposed to.
Well, what is that? I didn't see that anywhere.
It also might be really laggy. Okay, so Realistic Sleep, this is how it works. It's a plugin. You're supposed to sleep, but rather than skipping the whole night in one quick move, what happens is it'll like speed up the ticks per second, which will look like when you're sleeping, time will move faster, right? You know,
Okay.
crops will grow, stuff like that. I thought that would be cool, but turns out it doesn't work as well as I thought. Also, can get out of here? Hey, there's flies in my room still. Wait, this world end does not exist and has no directory. Yeah.
World in.
Yeah, the end of the world part end. So the dimension of end in world does not exist. So what are you wanting to achieve with the server? I don't know. I want it to run, and I want people to have fun. Haha! Hey!
Well, she probably didn't hear your explanation that people want to make these like super farms and that really lag the server, and so they're kind of upset that they don't work the way they want. It would work in vanilla Minecraft.
So just so that everybody's up to date, my friend wanted to make a farm on a server, but yesterday we added a stacking thing so that mobs that are on top of each other will stack. And that'll also, I should not have pressed play on that Minecraft. I have to say, by the way, default Minecraft does not run on my computer, like, at all. It is absolutely horrific.
What do you mean?
I jumped on the server with default Minecraft. No mods, nothing. Absolute bare bone. I go in, oh, what's this? 5 seconds, complete stutter for a second. 5 seconds, complete stutter for a second. It's like, yo, dog. I've added sodium and instantly works. They should get whoever is working on sodium to, fix their entire game, I have to say.
Well, I must say the newest version of Minecraft, what Microsoft has done is they have created kind of a monstrosity in a way. They have taken everything that used to be in a combined file and separated them out all into individual, like audio files, visual video files, or what do you call them, image files. You can more easily update and change stuff, but you're almost a beast of a computer to run it.
Yeah, but okay, I'm sorry, but if I can add one mod and that fixes all the FPS, all the stuttering, all everything, that means that it's coded badly, not that it requires a better computer.
Well, that's one of those philosophical questions about what is the best way to code something.
Yeah, but dude, if someone can code, if someone current day, and we're not talking someone from like 100 years from now who coded Minecraft better. We're talking about a guy who now doesn't even have access to the in-game code, and was able to add a plugin that makes it calculated better.
Yeah, I haven't really read about that to see what he has done, but there may be reasons why they haven't folded that kind of thing into the actual code.
Yeah. So
it may do something that they don't like.
What did we set the IP here? 266, yeah. So yeah, here we go. This should work, theoretically. Connect. Noni? There you go, you can see me on the server. It's loading the map though, so this might take... Oh, never mind, it didn't take much any time at all. Okay, so the server is running at absolute capacity right now, if I understand correctly. Let's go look at this. Performance, and then look at the... Oh, it's not that bad. You know? Oh wait, this is the wrong computer. I'm kind of confused now, because it's... how do we check the... Okay, here we go, Noni. Yeah, it's pretty up there, you know, in usage.
How much memory do you have on that device?
So on the server PC, there's 16 gigabytes of DDR3, which is actually pretty impressive. You
Yeah,
know?
that's good, because that means you can run the server in the fully in memory.
Yeah. But now it's running 2, but this works. What was I gonna do here? Oh yeah, the realistic sleep, I was gonna show you that. Time set. Okay, that's not how. Okay, and then get a bed. Oh my goodness, where's the D button on my computer? Okay, only. So realistic sleep theoretically should look like this. There's the night sky, you jump in bed, it first shows how many people are going to bed, and then what happens is this. It shows a %, and look at the moon go much faster up than, default Minecraft.
Okay.
This is perfectly how it should work. For some reason, it's not working on the server.
Okay, what could really be funny is if somebody is tossing and turning in the bed.
No, it's at 50%, and then when it gets to 100, the day, it has skipped just like the normal. But right now, it is working really fast. I'd say it takes 15 seconds to sleep a full night. Now on the server, it took like 2 minutes. I don't know what's going on.
Isn't that like a normal night?
A what? Oh, sleeping through it like that? No, usually you skip through.
Oh yeah, that's right. It does kind of just go really fast through it, right? Okay.
So if I do slash... What even would it be? Slash real? No, there's probably no in-game commands. But if we go look at, for example, realistic sleep config, right?
You would think that you could change the timing on it.
Here it is. This is all the config. Let me control plus this so that everybody can read it on their small screens. Check this out. Okay, here's all the comments. How to skip the night. And these are the two settings that you can set it to. Sprint being tick sprint the server until sunrise. And then rate. Set the server tick rate. Reset at sunrise and use night skip speed as tick rate. And night skip speed is this. And
So is that seconds or is that ticks?
Integer ticks per second. Okay, I misclicked. Okay, use with rate mode.
Okay, so, try changing it to 1 and then
see
how quickly the
1/20th the speed. So this should take 20 times the speed at which it's sleeping. But this has to then also be a rate. There you go. And then we're gonna have to restart the server. Yeah, this is the right server. Okay. Closing that up. There we go. Test. Oh, that's the wrong test. Mobs could just insta-kill. Tick sprinting sounds terrifying on a multiplayer server. Mobs could just... Yes, and they did. A couple of people insta-died. Because, okay, what happens is... you have a zombie. A zombie's attack speed at 20 ticks per second is... And you need, like, maybe 6 of those to die, right? Now, what happens if your tick rate is, like, 20 times the speed? It does this. A zombie comes from nowhere... First of all, it spawns instantly, runs instantly to your location. You're dead. No chance.
Wow, okay.
It's horrible. We might have to just remove realistic sleep just so that it's playable. You know? Because I'm not gonna lie, it was not... At first it wasn't working, but even if it does work, it might be really, really bad. Right now the tick speed is 1 if I sleep. So let's put a chicken in there. You can see the the bird flapping, right? If I go sleep, it should theoretically go to 1/20th the speed. Oh no, it's going really fast. It's going really fast. Oh no, something jumped on me.
That was a turtle.
I don't know. Is this going faster or slower? I have to go back to this. This is the amount of ticks per second.
So one tick per second. You would think it would be going slower, right?
Yeah, because if we set the server tick rate to 1, and then it resets to normal on sunrise, it should... That seems bad. I don't think we should use this plugin. I don't think we should use this plugin, dude.
Okay, night skip speed.
Oh, let me move this over here.
So, why did you change it from sprint to rate?
So, sprint does something called tick sprinting the server until sunrise. I don't know fully what they mean with the tick sprint. Do they mean that it increases in speed all the time?
Is it affected by that night skip speed variable?
I don't think so, because then rate says set the server tick rate, resets on sunrise. This uses this variable as the tick rate.
Okay, now change the tick rate to 1,000 and try it again.
Okay, 1 trillion.
No, not a
okay,
trillion.
a thousand. Okay, I'm resetting the server. Also, Shia, I agree. Why do we need this plugin? I thought it was cool, but if it doesn't do what it's supposed to do, then it's not that cool. So
Okay, Tree Chicken says tick sprint is at the fastest speed. Okay. But it seems that if you could go based on rate, that you could theoretically make it faster than.
tick sprint is at the fastest speed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So us putting 1,000 doesn't now make a difference theoretically.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah. It seemed that what it did in game is it just made it very choppy.
Well, yeah. Trying to run like let's say a person loads 20 chunks, and there's 20 dudes. That's like what 400 chunks. 400 chunks, and they're all tick rate increased by 1,000. It's gonna lag so bad.
It's kind of hilarious if you think about it. The people who didn't sleep and stood around waiting for this.
Hold the mobs!
That'll teach you, you know.
Okay, now we're in the variable is 1,000. It's at rate. No, it's, or should we? I'm gonna put this to very early night. Now this should theoretically teleport. No, it's yeah. They're correct. It is maxed out.
Yes,
it's not going faster than this rate whatsoever.
I do not actually think the rate changes.
Actually, do you see this insanely fast? Did you see that?
No, I can't see it. I have to make it bigger.
Okay, well let me make this bigger. Okay, look at this turtle. Look at this turtle. Look over here. It gets really dark, but you can kind of see a ghost of it flying around. You see that?
I saw the chicken take off.
You can barely see. Okay, you cannot see it at all. Okay, but yeah, I don't know. I think we're removing this one. It's bringing more problems, and it's not working so well.
Yeah.
It'd be good if you were growing plants, but that's basically all you do with this. Hello, Frog Boy.
Hello.
Okay. What do you say? We remove it?
Yeah, definitely.
I get rid of this one. Okay, let me move this over here, honey. Okay, so plugins, realistic sleep. This one did not have any dependencies, so that's cool. Okay, that's the wrong server. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna figure out how quests work, how to set up quests, maybe even how to automate quest making. That'd be cool. And then also the airdrops would be really cool to figure out.
Yeah.
And I don't think let's make sure we end it at 2 so that we don't do this stuff where your food times are for your health and not just for fun, you know?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And so we should make sure that, you eat at correct times. Oh, what does Frog Boy say? Did you fix that 32 breeding limit, or did you remove the whole plugin? Oh yeah, that reminds me, if anybody is interested in that. So the 32 limit, I figured out, we were in creative. We were right-clicking the dudes, and 32 was the only thing that came out every time. What the hell? I figured out, when you go into survival mode, because we had enabled a single setting, it eats the entire stack of food. Right? So
okay.
How many breeds can 64 do if 2 animals have to breed?
Well, 32, yeah.
Yeah. And so no matter what case, if that setting's on, you will never get more than 32 per a breed. Because it eats the whole stack. You have to have multiple stacks of food.
That makes so much more sense than what I was like. How could this be?
Didn't make much sense, I have to say.
Yeah, because since your stacks are 64, like wheat seeds or whatever you have. You're breeding two animals, you get half of animals because they don't have a twin system.
I'm gonna have to do something here so that you don't lag so much.
So twins never show up.
We do frame rate 2. I'm pretty sure my stream doesn't go above 60, so I'm gonna do this. I'm trying to make it so that when you talk, it doesn't, lag.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna put this at like, well, this looks horrible to me, but on stream it actually looks pretty good, so. Okay, so.
There's a question in the chat.
Yeah, well, I was gonna test that just now. We're gonna do that. None of them stack. Oh my lord. Okay. 1 second. You know what? I'm gonna just go do it over here.
What kind of creatures were those?
They were the new cow type, which I do not like at all. Okay, here we have a thing. We need more than 64. Well, let's put like 128 or something like that.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter because you can only feed one stack at a time.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Also, I'm gonna put it to /difficulty peaceful and then put it back to hard, which it was at. Okay, so this is more cows than 64. I clear my inventory. Do this kind of stuff. There we go. Go to survival. Right click it. Only took one. Spawning. Okay, so it's hard to know. I don't know.
No, it clearly took only one stack because you could only feed one stack. It ended up with half a stack of cows.
Yeah.
So it has a maximum amount of cows that will breed, and it's 64.
So check this out. Row stacker. It wasn't entity, it was just config. And then here, let me control minus a little bit so that it's okay like this. Control F. What was it called? Maybe food? Should an animal in a stack be bred together with as much food as they can? Please note that this setting is not perfect and, what is this? Is here to make breeding more simple for players. For best baby animal support, said don't. Yeah, but this is basically. I think this works. This is the thing that was working with the food. This is the only setting that talks about food. Literally up here,
Yeah.
I guess. Can we wait a second? Let me do some. Okay. How to give a player a stack bigger than 64 in a slot? Maybe we can do some commands. I guarantee there's a command for this. Player inventory. Okay. Let's see if this works. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna go into creative. I'm gonna delete this. Control B. Oh, what? That is definitely an AI thing. Maybe data modify. Okay, well, I'm gonna re-Google that because. Wow, that site is down? How is that? Okay, let me show you this. This is actually okay. This is a little. I just got annoyed about this for no reason. But look, DuckDuckGo. I googled something. Oh, I searched something. That doesn't make much sense, but okay. I searched something. Second thing up here. Oh, cool little site here. I click on the site. Doesn't work. That's the top two. That's the second thing. That's the second thing on the list, and it doesn't work. Yo. I don't know. That's kind of annoying. So they're kind of asking for the same thing. Okay, so they're saying to do something like this. To summon an armor stand. And rather than having a stick, we'll have wheat. And count. Oh,
I
what?
remember one of the plugins or mods that we had at one point was where you could have like almost an infinite number in each inventory slot.
Yeah?
But this was so long ago, I have no recollection of what it was.
If we... Oh, you can't do 200? Oh, 127 is the highest amount. Okay. What? This might be too old a version command for this. Okay, now we're having even the chat add something. Oh, that's YouTube added that on top of there.
So
Diamond. A single diamond. It was just one. There gotta be a command for this.
Yeah, you have to come up with a troll command that deletes the server. That's what's really funny. Oops.
So if
Operating
there's
system gone.
okay, it doesn't like the count. I don't think count exists anymore in the game. I'm having a hard time believing it does. Because neither of the count commands did what they claimed to want to do.
Well, what did count do?
Well, back in the day, it was probably to set how many items are in a stack.
Okay, so count is equal to something. That sounds like something that would have been in a, what do you call it, a configuration file.
Let's see if they know. Count with MBT. They're also using the count thing. So they're saying that oh oh that's why it was 127. You you couldn't go above it because of some kind of byte limit. If I do this command, this is probably gonna be stupid, but at what point does it break?
Yes. That's exactly what we're here to find out. At what point does everything break?
Amount? Block attack. Oh, these are all attributes, never mind. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to want to give up on this because like in no case will a player in on the server anyway have more than the a 64 stack. Yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna move on to the next subject now. You know, just so that
All right.
we can go on. Yeah, I gave one. The summoning. I think count doesn't work because it summoned on both different ways. It only gave me one of the item. Okay, so here comes the interesting part, in my opinion. Slash quests. Slash quests has these two categories. That category thing is based on here. Here you have categories. Check this out. Okay, let it color it. Let me control minus. Actually, I guess I can control plus this one. Maybe even a little bit more. Okay, one. Okay, there we go. So here we have categories. I'm also going to open the config. And then I don't really know what items. Player data I get, that's pretty simple. Whoever touches the quests plugin, you know, makes sense. And then the quests, I'm actually gonna return all the quests from here into here. There you go. Okay, now if I'm on the server, yeah, I found it. Item replace empty at P container 0 with. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh my goodness, it keeps putting this. Must not be more than 99. Minecraft. So it must not be more than 99, but let's say you put 99, it says you can only stack up to 64.
Yes.
Thank you, game. That was okay.
That was so informative, you know.
Yeah. Why do you have such a thing in the game if you're not allowing me to use it? Like, I get it might. Okay, maybe it's that if you go over certain limits, it simply corrupts the entire save file or something like that. So they have to keep it like slightly controlled, I guess.
Well, like I said, that there was a mod or something earlier that made it so that all of your slots could be very large numbers. But for some reason, you know, they have kept it at the 64 system rather than like going to a decimal system or a binary system or something.
Yeah. Are you annoyed about unstackable items? Don't worry. Stack size allows you to custom stack size for everything. You're right. Oh, they stack. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I'm skipping that one. Okay, well that is pretty cool. But I wonder if you can set the size of potions. Oh, that works pretty well. But anyway, yes, you can definitely set the max stack size. I wonder what their max stack size is, if there is any. Cannot be higher than 64. Haha. Or what? Wait, max size cannot be set higher than 64 or 99 in somewhere above 121.5.
121. Okay, that edition of the.
But do you understand? Putting a plus there means that anything above this version. So yes, his command should have worked. Is it? Whatever. Arrgh. Annoying. This rabbit hole, man. Other plugins. Oh, this guy's making a lot of plugins.
Yeah, I mean, once you get the hang of it, why not?
Well,
figure
yeah.
out everything that you could possibly do or want to do.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I have a couple of ideas that I would want to make into plugins. One of them is something like a difficulty meter.
Yeah.
You know, okay, Let me see if I can find this. Spawn Gyants fabric mod. Let me see if I can find this legendary mod. Here it is. Okay, so very simple. Absolutely anybody can code this one, okay? Let me see a gallery. Okay, they don't have pictures, but this guy made a mod, if this is the same one. Basically, yeah, by default, 1 in 20 zombies will be a giant. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
They have the normal zombie AI and they do slightly more damage, and you can configure how much damage they do. You
I like
know?
what Frog Boy is saying about you. You are the rabbit hole man.
I think this was more like a exclamation like this rabbit hole, and then like man. But I don't think he's calling me like a superhero here. Rabbit
Yeah.
hole man. That could be a cool superhero name. I wonder
Yeah.
what you would do.
What it means is that you go down every rabbit hole when you are trying to be doing something else. Oh
But it's
man,
interesting. It's interesting
it is very interesting. Yes.
because then people can be like, "Oh, what about this?" And then we can figure it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, but this
We,
is
we,
this.
we will have
Sorry.
our own musical thing called Rabbit Hole Man. Instead of Rocket Man.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah. Oh
Oh,
man.
but this is the type of mods I love. Okay, no one else loved this, by the way. Everybody hated this on the server. We instantly put it off. But
Well,
I liked it.
I was kind of wondering if these giant zombies were like a thing in the game now.
So in Minecraft, in all versions of Minecraft, pretty much that have a zombie, I'm pretty sure they have this plus slash summon. Yeah, this is in default Minecraft. They actually made it smaller. Earlier it was 100 blocks tall, but now it's much smaller.
Yeah,
It is.
because there's like this series of like entertainment videos, kind of made generally for younger audiences, where they have like they're teaching Minecraft, and one of the things that they have is like the witch is controlling a whole horde of zombies and skeletons and
Oh yeah,
creepers
like a
that
raid.
that attack a village, and you are like defending the village. And
And they
one
also
of the
heal
things,
the other dudes.
yeah, one of the things that witch does is like create, or give a potion to one of the zombies, who then turns into a giant zombie, and
Check
he's
this
able
out.
to wreck the villages.
I'm gonna go over here.
Frog Boy says, "What a way to interpret my statement." This rabbit hole. Okay, so what he's saying is I got it wrong. Okay.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Do you need more than one? How many? Is it 3? I thought if you had bad omen, you would trigger like, you know. Oh, who is this guy now? Okay, now it's a raid. Now it's a raid. So I love the raid mechanic also,
Yeah.
but I wish mobs would be more difficult throughout the game, you know?
Well, yeah, that's fine and good once you have something to, some abilities to, fight back. But when you just start, you're like very weak, no armor, no nothing.
By the way, okay, Frog sent something quite hilarious. By the way, you can give a giant AI via making a husk ride it.
What?
Also,
Okay,
the raid
what
is
is a
happening.
husk? That
Oh, a
that
husk is
may be
just a
one that I
different.
don't.
Husks are zombies. Let me see.
Okay.
So they're desert zombies.
Ah, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
here's the raid.
I like these different zombies.
Look at these dudes. But also, I feel like, raids are such a well implemented thing. It's so well done. It's like, oh, you fight these guys, you get a potion that starts a war. Makes sense. And they're just nice and balanced. But I feel like, okay, after you get like iron stuff, or maybe diamond stuff, the mobs don't do anything. It's so weak. It's pointless. But the idea of like there being randomly a giant, or maybe there being like not boss mobs everywhere, but the mobs themselves being harder. You know? Oh, oh, this is a good point. Here you check this out. Valheim. Here, check this out. Valheim is a Viking simulator game. You know?
Yeah.
And let me see if I can creature level. Okay. Let me also. Oh. Okay. So, what is this? To be fair, I like the trial chamber bad omen mechanics. They're also good. But check this out. Check this out. Creature levels. This is a very simple game mechanic. That's insanely good. So, a zombie, let's say a zombie's a level 1 star dude. Just a normal zombie. Okay, now I'm like slightly lagging, so I think I'm gonna have to /kill at E a couple of times. Just so that the server doesn't, explode.
Yeah.
Okay, eat them. What am I? Oh, yeah, there you go. And look, the server's instantly better. But okay, so a zombie might be a tier 1 mob, nothing. Don't worry about it. Nothing to worry about, doesn't do much, But then in the game, the effects per level. So 1 to 0 stars is, most mobs in the game is 0 stars, right? Then there's 50% damage per level, double the health per level, 2 times the loot, 2 times the drop chance per level. So you're getting more and more per level. So it's worth fighting the higher dudes, but they're also noticeably more damage. They do like a lot more damage.
Yeah.
If we are being realistic, if the bad omen potion summons the pillagers, does them just follow you via the smell?
Probably.
Okay, wait. Let's look at the bad omen potion though, because you have to look at where even are potions. Okay. No, it can't. Because look at the potion. It looks evil. Like, okay. If it was like green, I'd be of the same opinion, but look at it. It has eyes in it, dude. It knows something. Okay. Come on now. That potion knows something. And you now put some kind of demon soul inside of you. And then those vexes exist. So I think it's just magic, this one. Because look at it, dude. Imagine you're in the dark and you see these 2 eyes looking at you.
I wonder what it looks like in the dark if it glows.
No. Not any more than... No, they don't glow much of any. Pretty dark. Do they shine light off of them? No. They have no glowing feature. Okay. But I like something like this would be one of the things I'd want to code in, because I feel like there's a lot of reasons to
explain what you would want from that.
So, okay, I've seen people in full netherite just run around at night. I've seen people have no armor run around at night. I don't think nighttime should be so simple. I've never thought in Minecraft. I remember in like really early days when Minecraft, oh, you ran so slow the mobs would catch up on you. You had no chance running away. You know? The
Well,
guys would they would ruin you.
Well, at least my experience playing vanilla with no additions, the mobs take like the zombie is like 6 hits before you can kill it just with like let's say a stone sword. So if you have a lot of them coming after you, then you're not going to survive.
Yeah, but when I'm thinking about making stuff like this, I have never liked the idea of making something harder or I don't like the idea of quantity or quality. If that doesn't make any sense, let me open this up. Okay, when we went to dungeons in Hypixel Skyblock, you'd go
Yeah.
in and the harder levels, what would happen is they would be the same exact mobs, just simply going faster, having more health, and doing more damage. There was no
Yeah.
mechanical difference between any of the mobs per level. That's boring. That's not activating in the higher parts of your brain in any sense of it. You know?
Yeah, but they have made it more difficult in the sense that you have to know various strategies and techniques of taking them out.
Yeah, but you see, for example, a skeleton. I think that's mechanically cool. Oh, it's really difficult to dodge, but you can dodge it. It's physically possible. Oh, but also you can use a shield. That's now two ways of fighting this guy. That's complex. That's, well, not very complex,
Yeah.
but that's still higher levels than zombies. Zombies, you just whack him. That's all you can do. There's not much more to them. But imagine zombies might have different versions of zombies. Spitters, jumpers, runners. Runners are faster but do less damage. You know, stuff like that. But for example, the baby zombie does, I think it's basically the same. Does a baby zombie do the same? Come on. Okay, as unnormal. Let's use this AI now since it's here. Yes, baby zombies do the same damage as normal zombies. They're faster and harder to hit due to their small shreds. That's simply making it harder. They are rarer, so it's still a good concept, but you know, eh. By the way, I agree with Frogboy. When we played Terraria through, the Goblin Army, like imagine you could code the Goblin Army in a different way into Minecraft as a plugin, a mod pack, a data pack. Because I've always thought what would be cool is, let's say you have a website, you just put up a website, and people can input any mod idea at all, and then you can, as a dude, put them on the like a vote on which ones should I put energy towards. Then people come in, they say I want this kind of mod, and now everybody agrees. You make a mod, you make a fabric version, you make a forge version, you make a data pack version, you make a plugin version for every version of the game, and now people can use it in any way, and then you open source the code.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I have done as much as I can. You guys can do it yourself as well.
Yeah.
You know? And you could also make videos on it if you feel like it. Okay, but listen, we actually have to do something with our lives here. Okay, so the quests. Here we go. Let me calm down the music a little bit.
You know, I think that probably in the future they may add something like the Goblin Raid to the vanilla Minecraft. Yeah.
I think wouldn't you consider the Pillager Raid a version of the Goblin Raid?
Yeah, I think it is, but it would be like I was explaining from that kind of animation, where the witch is like controlling a large group of the undead and is attacking your village, and if you have very good defenses, she then turns one of her zombies into a giant, who is then able to...
Holy moly, that would be so. Put this up. Put the idea up. Where is our? Now we have gone from problems to ideas. Okay, that's not how to write ideas. First of all, second.
And
Okay.
anyway, I was wondering if it was already in the game.
A witch is in the raid. In the raid, there are witches, but they don't specifically control any mobs. They do heal them though. So let's put witches controlling mobs and enchanting. Yeah, why not enchanting them? Then if root to objective, what would it be a good, if root to objective not pathable, I guess, because you have to think of how would you code it?
Yeah, if there's no access, if they cannot find a way through your defenses, then they have to go over them somehow.
Yeah. Make one of the zombies a giant. If root to objective not pathable, make one of the zombies a giant. And you know what you can do? You can put an invisible ghast on top of the giant.
Yeah.
With let's say like 0 health, so that if the giant dies, so does the ghast, right? And what you could do is, oh, we can't go over their cool wall. Becomes massive, start shooting fireballs into the place.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking of, you know, like a Minecraft vlog. So I can guarantee we can find some kind of. Imagine, okay, this is a really small image for anybody to use their eyes on. Ooh, it has become big. Okay, so imagine you have something like this, you
Yeah.
know, and you have a zombie come up. There's no way in, but they know because of the game and the RAM knowing there's villagers in here. So then a witch can come in, throw a Bigify potion.
Yeah.
Yeah? And you can so code that. I think I would even know how to make that a thing. Bigify potion, massive. They start targeting, you know, into the city.
Yeah, and of course, a giant zombie would be much harder to kill.
My question now is, does ghast shoot automatically towards villagers? Is that a thing? Do ghast shoot at things? You know? Oh, actually, you know what? I probably shouldn't use in-game. I should just use their...
Okay, based also on the imagery that they have with the new launcher, is it correct that there's like friendly ghasts somewhere?
Yes. Let me actually minimize this. Minimize this. I'm just gonna do ghasts. And go to the wiki. A hostile mob. Ghast tiers. Add players. Fireball behavior. Ghast shoot fireballs at players, dealing damage to entities, creating an explosion that sets fire to nearby mobs. All other mobs retaliate to the player instead of ghast if they are hit by deflected fireballs. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess they only fight the player. Yeah. Okay, well, let's do this let's use one of them AI bots. Do ghasts only target player entities? And if so, can this behavior be chunked with code? Yes, gas only target players on base. Yes, it can. Data packs, whatever. Oh, they're even giving an example here. Using the Ghast AI goals using custom. Okay. Okay. Public class custom. Okay. They're producing a class. I guess it extends to Ghast a entity, maybe? Public. Huh. Spigot would have a much easier. Only temper if AI is not modified. Well, okay. Another thing is, rather than summoning a gas to do it, since zombies automatically target villagers, and that's already in their AI, you could make them just fire fireballs at what they're looking at.
Yeah.
Let's say every 10 seconds or something like that. Okay, but this is, again, we're going into some kind of really long tangent. Okay.
Yeah, that's the rabbit hole I'm talking about.
Okay, now we have come finally to the actual goal. We have started the goal. Okay. We added a quest mod. Quests are cool because they just are. Okay, let me open up the server. I don't know why connecting to my own servers always takes so long. Like, the actual establishing connection part, it takes forever. Alright, so check this out. Very simple. /quests. Or quests. Either one works. Opens up a categories. Now, the categories are based on this thing. We should actually go Spigot source code documentation. Follow link. Yes, open the link. Okay, here we go. Hopefully it's not important. Okay, not even. Quest documentation. Here we go. Tips, tricks, creating quests, creating categories, custom GUI items, tests, something like this. Okay, so what we want. Okay. Let's make test. These are goals we should have. Also, let's make this bigger because I can barely even read this. Okay. 1. Make a test category. 2. Make a quest in this category. Have it require a starting mod or a quest. 4, let's say, have it give the player a diamond. Okay, and then wait, airdrops 1. I guess make or I don't know, drop a airdrop. We don't know enough about that mod at all to even make a, a thing.
Like you could trigger an airdrop via a quest.
Well, that's what the idea of the other one basically was that. Okay, this is the wrong thing. Here we go. Go to code. Go to not categories, but if we go, where would this now be? If we go ARA test and we go plugins, we go quests, and then we go example one. This is a quest. This is what a quest looks like, okay? They have infinite of this what is it called?
Configuration files.
Yeah. So check this
Yeah.
out. First, it starts with tasks. It gives you what ID it should be. This is not a important ID. This is simply what it will read in here. So if we go in here, we go example quests. Oh my goodness, slash quests a. Okay, there we go. Okay, if we go back in here, we can have example one. Is simple task. Okay, so this is, did we actually open, is this example one? This is example one. So we can now, I think the word is juxtapose what you read here and what we see in game.
Right.
So we're gonna do that. This is example one on the left, and this is example one on the right. Okay. So what do we see as a player? We see example one, that's the name of the file, I guess. Or here, display, everything inside this section defines what the item says. So it says the name being a color, C1, or what is C1? I think it's red. Example one, single task, they say that, right? Then there's a lore, that's all the stuff underneath the name of the text. It says this category is designed, yes. Then there's a space that they actually have to define. The space has to be defined as a empty space. Right here, you can see that. This quest requires you to break 30 blocks, reward. So all of this is actually, you actually have to write this out. Everything you see here has to be written out.
Yeah.
Okay, and they even highlight the 30 blocks and 10 diamonds with different codes. These codes, by the way, can be found. I actually usually use this thing called
Mot
generator. There you go. Okay, I don't want to use alternatives. I think there was a better one. Here you go. So all of these are, if I do.
Okay, so those are like telling it what color to show up in.
What color? And in Minecraft, you can actually use bold, underline, italic, strike, obfuscate, and reset. Reset means that it resets it back to not having a single color and or any of these.
Yeah.
So if I put like the letter G at each interval, you can see how there is going to be a G of every type. I think. There we go. So now they're gonna, I guess, stack, because these things can stack on the right, but the colors cannot. So that's why it kind of looks weird. Also, there is a black G in there for you guys. So, okay, if we go back to this and we go back to this, this lore, this lore will append. What? This lore will be appended to the bottom of the above lore when the player starts their quest. Okay, so there's lore normal, which is when you're looking at these, that's what it will say.
Yeah.
And then there's lore started, so if I click this, it'll show your current progression. And then it'll color whatever the variable of mining progression, to be colored something mining progression out of 30 blocks broken. So if I click this, quest started, task, quest, it tells you the name, quest, this started. Or it even tells you which quest it's tracking. So if we go to quests, we go to this is now saying your current progression is 0 out of 30 blocks broken. So if we go, nope, this is the wrong computer. If we take this and go here I can guarantee they will have a list of everything. Like creating a quest, yeah, they have everything here that we wanted. So for example, there's the display, there's rewards, start command, cancel command, expiry, start string, all of these. There's even vault rewards if you want to use this to give economy to people.
Yeah.
I think we would be looking at tasks. What is this? Tasks are objectives that the player must do to complete the quest. Oh, what happened to my stream solver? Okay, no need. Similar to quest IDs, there are task IDs. They are identical to the quest ID, but must be unique to each other. Okay, so if we go back to this, there's a task. This is the task ID, mining. This can be share the same name as the quest ID. What? Wait a second. Let's go back. The name of this file is the quest ID. Okay? It must be alphanumeric and unique. So no funny business, no slashes or any extra things going on.
Yeah.
Everything inside the section defines the task the player must complete in progress. Wait, everything inside this section defines tasks the player must complete to progress. Okay, so this is just words. This doesn't mean anything other than just having it as a task ID. In the same quest. So you can have multiple tasks. Okay, even here it says you can have multiple tasks for each quest, example further down. So you cannot have underneath tasks mining 1 and mining 2. Actually, you could have mining 1 and mining 2, but you couldn't have them mining and then also mining.
Yeah.
Yes. So okay, that's great. That's good. This was very clear, very not interesting. This is.
But it is interesting, of course, to the player because, players who are interested in quests.
Yeah, but here the type wood pickaxe. Back to game. This is the item that you want to represent the quest. Very simple. We're breaking blocks. What would a player think would be connected to breaking blocks? Wooden pickaxe makes sense. Also, it's wooden pickaxe makes sense because it is so little blocks broken. So, for example, you could have a quest which would be repeatable. Every 1,000 blocks broken, you get 10 diamonds. You could have that. I actually did check that they do have repeatable quests.
I tell you, based on vanilla Minecraft, what would be interesting as a quest system, which would actually teach all the aspects of the game.
Well, wouldn't advancements be that? Like if you go over here and you go advancements, and you go Minecraft, this kind of tells you what to do.
Well, part of your, the quest should be to find the advancements. That should be one of the quests.
Okay. Let's go check if that's possible. 1 second. Here, we go here. Creating questions, like this, defining items, basic. Maybe task types?
Yeah, okay, let's go with that.
Let's go creating this.
Okay, they have built-in tasks and external task types.
Okay, so we're gonna first go with built-in, since we're not gonna be doing too much of... Okay,
Yeah.
here it is, okay. These were previously called non-dependent task types. So if you're confused or you came from a different wiki, you know, that's for you. Table of contents, bartering, block breaking, block fertilizing. So I'm guessing right-clicking the ground and making tilled ground. Block item dropping, block place, block shearing. Block shearing? Does this mean like logs and stuff?
Oh, there's this new thing where if you right-click a log, it takes the bark off of it.
Yeah, here it is. You can shear pumpkins.
Yes, yeah, you use the shears on the pumpkin to get the eyes and the face.
Please see this list for materials. Note the same items are confusingly named. These names refer to held items and blocks instead of the cropped items. Let me see what this list says. Okay, so wow, we're now getting really deep into it. Okay. So I'm guessing these are all block data? Is this every block in the game? This is every block in the game, isn't it? Or is it? No, it's not every block in the game, that's for sure.
Yeah, it would be exceptionally interesting to make some like an educational thing for children who are getting into Minecraft to go through absolutely everything, because you know one of the things that sets a lot of people off is trying to figure out what can and cannot be done.
Yeah, like giving pointers. Okay, well, the block breaking is really simple. You should be able to understand you break blocks the moment you join the game. You know, you hold left click.
If somebody doesn't tell you as a beginner, you're like, well, okay, I'm here now. What happens?
Yeah.
And then if you're just running around and all of a sudden, you know, the evil mobs start showing up and killing you, then you're like, what happened?
Good, Control F.
How do you protect yourself from these things?
What? Okay. Most of these are pretty simple. Deal damage, distance, fishing, inventory.
Yeah, and then if you're making these quests for much more advanced players, then they have to be something different.
The permission task type. Test if a player has permission. This task would be regularly polling a data at certain intervals. Okay. So for example, you have a quest, break blocks, so you can now do, let's say, you can do some kind of command. You'd get a permission because you could basically use these tasks to unlock permissions for people. You know?
Yeah, like the whole inventory system is based on permissions, that if you do not have all of the ingredients that you need to do something, then you do not have permission to make that thing.
Yeah. Wait. Yes. You could do that with recipes.
Yeah.
Okay, there's playtime. That's funny. Play on the server for this long and you'll get something.
Yeah.
What is this? Minutes, ignore AFK. Yeah, so you can even do stuff like that. Well, that'd be cool, okay. Trading, walking. You know, none of these were anything to do with the advancements. Really, you know these things?
Yeah.
because these also have like an in-game way of seeing if someone has them. So like look, slash advancements. Well, is there? Okay, wait. Is there a command for seeing what advancements a player has? Execute at a advancement. Haha. What? Is this a command?
Run. Say I'm the culprit. What's up with that?
So basically what this is doing is I as an admin execute as everybody. So everybody execute this through me to do an advancement equals. So if you have an advancement, story slash enter the end, which is the command, or the slash story is when you go into advancements. I'm pretty sure Minecraft is story, then husbandry, and you know that. So if you have this command, it should theoretically then when everybody has checked if they have it and it's true, they will run the command say I'm the culprit. So if I go slash execute in the end run TP. Does that work? No. I don't understand. I vacuum my house and I get sneezy after I vacuum.
Well, it may be that your vacuum is needs to be cleaned.
You see, that I haven't thought about. I
Or-
probably should do that.
Have you emptied it? Is it full?
It might be full.
Because they become less efficient.
Wait, I want to also look at the new tasks, new task types. The following information is for developers who are interested in integrating quests into their own plugins. Quests have their set task, which the player must complete and return to reward. The task the player must complete depends on the task type and how it is configured. When the quests are loaded from the config, they are registered as to each task type the quest contains. Okay. So it basically, when it checks how the quest has to be done, it checks the config, which you can now change by doing this. Purpose of task type. The role of task type is to handle the progress of a task within the quest with which registers with your type. Okay, that's cool. How a task type handles the progress differs from each one. For example, a block break task type increase the progress when their block is broken, or a position task type may flag the quest as complete when a player is near the defined location. That's cool. Oh, that's so great. That's so cool. Okay, I've always wanted to do this where I go and make some kind of broken pyramid on a server, and then when a person comes to this, they start a quest line that I have made multiple locations with multiple story arcs, you know?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do something like that. So this is position is instantly cool. How a task type works generally following this format. Listen to relevant events. Okay, that's easy in Java. You can literally just look. There's already code for checking for events. Iterate over every quest registered to the task type. Iterate over every quest registered to the task type.
Iterate means go through, go over. Over and over in a kind of stepwise fashion. So to iterate these steps, you go to step 1, you go to step 2, you go to step 3, you restart. Step 1, step 2, step 3, you restart. Step 1, step 2, step 3. That you iterate, you go through it.
Then you check if the player has started the quest. So now to check if it is an active quest, iterate over each task of the quest. Okay. I'm gonna read it the whole thing, and then we're gonna try to figure out to make me understand what's going on.
All right.
If the task is incomplete, increments of the progress according to criteria.
So if you've
Yeah.
gotten the like a log from a tree, then your progress is headed towards the
100%.
yeah 100% if that's part of the quest. But if you broke a stone rather than a log, then it will not increase your progress.
Yeah. And also, it is also asking so that if you have a quest that you have already completed, stop listening to the criteria. If
Yeah.
a task is incomplete, increase the progress of according to criteria. So that means that you also have to have it not already at 100%. That's
Yeah.
important. Mark the task as complete if over threshold. That's good. Quest handles the completion of all tasks within a quest and dispatch. Wait, quests. The plugin handles the completion of the tasks within the quest and dispatches the rewards. A task type simply handles the event which increments a single task. That's cool. Okay, now that this actually simplifies it somehow much easier. Task types must be registered before an actual quest from the config are registered. They can be registered in between quests, initially activation, and before the server is fully started. For example, you can register new tasks inside the something called onEnable and add quests to the depend or soft depend section of your plugin. To make sure the quest is ready to accept your registration, attempting to register a new type from the registry period has closed will throw a illegal statement exception, and the registration period closes. The quests are loaded. Every plugin has finished loading. Okay, so basically, you have all the way up until quests the plugin has registered on the server, which is approximately 2 milliseconds. So just do it off server. What? This is a lot of text for something that basically could say, hey, the moment the server starts, you can no longer put tasks in.
Oh, okay, well, what they are doing though is walking you through the logic of the program that they have written.
Yeah. So you know everything, because for example.
Well,
Yes.
you see, you could really mess up and register the task types after the actual quest, and then it's not going to work.
Yeah. Because
so everything's in logical progression. Let me just say that. That's all.
Yeah. This here is the list of quests. You can actually throw in quests middle of the server running and just run a simple command and it'll reset checking this list. So this list are a bunch of quests that are using tasks within the quest. So this is a quest using the type block place, right? Then that's the task type.
Okay.
Now they're saying that you can add as many quests as you want, but you cannot have the quests check new tasks middle of the server running. Yeah? Yeah, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Try it again.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna pull out Paint because I think it still works as a better server for this. So here's server. Here is the quests, right? And quest has a folder that has the quests. Okay?
Yeah.
And then it also has, tasks, and then also has your funny tasks,
Yeah, you think that the task would be a subset also of the small quest.
So this is what happens is
because you have this program called quests, all right?
Yeah.
and
This
then you
one.
have the quests that you make in the
These are
little
those.
queue. But
Yeah.
then you have to have the individual tasks inside of the quest.
This. But they
Yeah.
aren't inside. This is what's happening is the quests that are made are referring to this list. And that's a variable. Check this out. So
Okay.
like here, that's a variable. Yeah?
It's a string because
Okay, or a string.
they have it in quotes.
Yeah? Okay, I'm gonna have to say, I don't know the difference between a string and a variable. I'm not adept enough to know that.
You can assign a string to a variable.
So is
But-
it like a adjective to a substance?
A variable is always something like, let's say, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, like in
yeah, like in
mathematics, right?
algebra. Yeah.
But with programming, you can make much more complicated variables that are more descriptive and help you to understand the program. So you could make a variable like on press if that is not a restricted concept in a system language. On press is equal to
Yes or no?
yeah,
Wouldn't it be a
that would then make it a Boolean variable because Booleans can only be yes or no in
but
answers.
could not a variable also be a yes and no, but also other things?
Yeah, usually though you want to make your variables very exact because they help your program from becoming full of bugs. So if you want specifically Boolean type variables, then you would assign it, depending on what computer language you're using, you would make it a Boolean variable rather than some other type of variable. And there's several types.
I'm not gonna lie. This is like reading a book. I might have to reread the book a couple of times to realize
Yeah.
what you said.
Like
I understand now that booleans are ones that are basically a bit, which is a yes or no. Right? That's
yeah.
yes. And a variable can be a range.
Well, then you would want like another type of variable to be for that would have to do with numbers, and then you would want to have another type of variable that has to do with strings.
So that's where we come into this place is okay. We want to this is now let's say put it this way is now when we put it this way, this is now listening to a string which is over in the tasks folder.
Well, I think the way that this thing that we are looking at right now, the way that it works is it's like a text file.
Yeah.
And what it is, it's like a system of logic telling you how things work. So you have several tasks here, and one of the tasks will be building, another will be display, another will be rewards.
Yeah.
As you go down the list.
Wait. Okay. Now,
It's
because you were talking about the
it's-
task types.
I was reading the text file that
This thing.
the other one, the one that was much more
This one.
without all of the.
This is
Yeah.
without comments.
Yeah, let's go without comments for just a minute. Do you see tasks
Yes. Tasks.
at
So
the
this
very
is
top?
this is asking for what are we actually doing?
Now look.
This is an ID, doesn't mean anything.
Each of the tasks is building, and then if you skip down and follow the line, then okay, display is not a task. So
No. So this is. Wait. Okay. So this.
okay. I
this,
now see it better.
Yeah.
Each of these things will essentially execute. Let's just say that
Yeah.
that in the tasks, the task will be building the type will be block placing, block, place a block however you want to
Yeah.
look at it. And the amount of blocks that you will have to place is 10 blocks in order to fulfill the logical requirements of this
Of this task.
task. Now, the display, which is the next thing, the name is currently example 6.
Yeah.
Different-
Example 6.
Different category, and I guess they are teaching you permissions here.
Yeah, and I guess down here, yeah, here options, it's putting it in the category permissions example, and that is seen here. You see, there
So
was 2 categories. Here we have, let me show you this. We have 2 categories, example quests and permission example. Permission, this requires permissions. So having /op myself, I have this here. You know? So this category is an example which requires permission, and you can set up permissions.
yeah,
You know, this category needs the permission quests
yeah,
dot
it's
category dot permissible example, that it being this up here, right?
yeah. Can you put these side by side so you can see the pop up in the game alongside?
I'm trying my
yeah,
best. One
yeah.
second. It's having a problem. Okay,
Yeah, here you
Okay.
go.
man, is this difficult? One second. I still have
Yeah.
to do this. Okay, wait. This. No need. I got it. Okay.
Okay, so like you said, if you go to the top of this YML file here on the left,
Well, which? Oh, here. Categories. Here we have text.
yeah, okay, this is different. Does
do you,
this have?
do you want this one?
Okay, but quit flipping from one to another.
Okay. We will now specify words. There are quests. Example 1 YML and example 6 YML. There's categories and there's config YML.
Listen, I kind of need to follow my own logic here, and you have to be on one of the files so that I can deal with one file at a time, and you cannot like jump from one file to another.
Yes, we are now currently at the one that you have earlier been talking about.
Okay,
this
so
is example 6, which is in for this.
If you hover over the bucket of water, and you compare over here on the left side, does any of this text show up here?
Oh well, I will have to go into permissions example because
no. You can see this category is an example of one which requires a permission to open. So if you go over into this file here on the left and scroll down and see if what you just read there is anywhere.
So this being a quest, another category, it is here in options. In the options of this quest, it is saying that it will be under category permissible example.
Yeah, permission example, yeah.
Yeah. This quest has no specific permissions. However, okay, now I'm gonna have to maximize this and maximize this. Okay. This quest has no specific permission. However, its category does. The permission for this category is this. And this being a example of permissions for Lucky Perms, for example. And here's in the options repeatable, the cooldown at which, how often you can do it, since it is, well, this doesn't make sense. There's no need for cooldowns if it is not repeatable, you know?
Right.
This quest is in a different category, so its sort order is 1. Yeah, okay, so this being the last quest example, they wanted to do something different. Let me now refix this. What basically happens is this here, quest example 6, is in permissions example, which is the category, you know? So I click this, and you can see example 6 and example 7. Oh, wait, what? Was there 7?
Yeah, one of them.
Well, there is 7 also, which is
yeah.
1 in here too. Here.
See, now what I was trying to do is match the text on the right-hand side with the text on the left-hand side to see what is relevant to what we're talking about.
Oh, well then we would have to go into the categories YML to see. Okay, so if I go in here, scroll down slightly. Here, perfect. First it says it's categories, so everything underneath that is in categories. You can see the white line. Then there are two categories, examples and permissible example or permission example. These are the IDs of these categories.
Yeah.
You know? And that is not the same as the display name. Okay? So here you go is, for example, then there's the display for the example, and this is the first one. It'll color the name to whatever C is red, I guess. Example quest, we can see that there. Actually, I don't even need to use the mouse so much. Then there's the lore, which we can see that they have defined at each line that it looks like that. Because I'm guessing that if you were to put everything on one line, then it would just be a infinitely long string that would stretch off the screen. You know?
Yeah, this is an interesting problem I have seen in Hypixel, because every time they change this set of words just slightly, like add a space or get rid of a plural marker like an S, then you will see that each item is different from the other items, but for some reason they will still stack.
Yeah.
On the other hand, maybe that is not true with Windcraft. I don't know why the two have this difference. Why in Hypixel they will stack, but in Windcraft they will not stack.
Which, in my opinion, what they are doing in okay, we take the paint out because it makes it much easier to give by example. I never explained this thing through, but I'll come back to it.
No, I understand it.
I think Windcraft, what they do is, here's an actual item. You have an actual item. Here's two items. They don't stack. They are two actually separate items. That is kind of, it doesn't have like a dupe protection in the same sense. Here's Hypixel. Okay. I have a storage of all the item IDs. And get out of here. Here. Then we have you, the player. We give you a screen to display the IDs. But you never have an item. Because they stack items that don't have the same words on them. And different NBT data and all kinds of stuff. And so I think what you're stacking is still, like, they're referring to all the same ID. So, for example,
oh, okay. So you are basically
have,
saying they have a kind of a very complicated database where they have not had to redo the IDs, but they say that all of these, which are slightly different, will fall under this item.
Okay, for example, I have experienced this myself, so this is my theory on Hypixel. Okay, here are two of the exact same item. They all have ID of 1. This is one ID. You joined the server at 2019, and you got a copy of ID 1. Let's say it was like Enchanted Spider String or something like this, right?
Yeah.
Now, later on, let's say you got off the server and you never updated this item. Remember at one point you could throw items on the ground and it would change what they look like?
Yeah, that still happens.
Yeah, that's what's happening. You have old versions of the same ID, and then you throw it on the ground. Plop. The server, the big server, it instantly checks the item, turning it into ID 1. 2024 version.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? And so I don't think you are actually touching items on Hypixel. I think you're simply touching representations of their storage system.
Yeah, if I could stream my game to you,
Go for it.
uh,
Okay,
it's
I'm gonna
done
have to.
because
I'm
I
gonna have to
haven't done
stop my stream like this.
because
No.
I haven't done it in so long.
Let me close a couple of things. Oh yeah, just to explain this, basically the command lets you reset this, but when the server starts, the tasks doesn't get checked or reset. So if you're asking, imagine you have a friend who never went to a party and you're asking them what happened at the party. They would have to go ask people what happened at the party for them to be able to answer that question.
So do you see my screen now?
Yeah, and I'm also gonna pop it up onto the big screen. Or am I able to do that without everything dying? I never know. Also, one thing. I'm gonna put this light on and see if it increases what I look like. Slide. Okay. I'm now looking at your screen. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Go for it.
So you see this grand experience bottle.
Oh, you're
see
not
how
currently
it's-
showing any. You are just showing a chest full of them. Yeah?
Okay. Okay. Really?
Really?
Do you not see my mouse?
Yeah, I do. Okay, now you're showing a grand experience bottle with an uncommon tag on it, yes?
Okay. Now I'm going to move just a little bit to the left.
Okay.
Okay. So
Go-
I go back this one. Go back to the left.
Oh, you're not moving fast enough, and I do think it is lagging such that you have to be much slower at what you're showing.
Let's see if I pause this. The YouTube.
Yeah,
So can you see this? And then I go
Right.
to the left.
I'm gonna wiggle this a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna close the stream and restart it and see what happens.
Should I restart the live stream?
No. Move your cursor to the left and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, uncommon, yeah.
Okay,
it's a
but
different word.
But all
Okay,
I'm
I see
showing.
what you mean. Oh, it's yeah. Go back to the bottles so that the players. Okay, so everybody who can't see it very well, this stop moving. This one on
Yeah.
the left has the words on different rows.
Yeah.
So this one is in one line, and this one slaps experience on the second line, which is, but they both work identically.
Well, yeah, and you can go through, all of these, and some of them are like that, and some aren't. But
Now,
let's see.
click on that and see what happens. Just
Okay,
click on it.
this is the one strange one, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm here and I throw it out,
Yeah.
and it comes back in. Now that means that this is probably the new display system.
Yeah.
And this is the old. So I take this and I throw it out.
Oh, I might be slightly behind on.
Okay, so I threw it out and now it's the new display system.
Oh, I think we're super far behind. 1 second, let me. Oh, okay. Now you did something on screen. Yeah, I might be slightly further behind. But now this is the one string item you're throwing down. You pick it up on my screen, and that stayed as a long string.
So now it is set to the new display system.
So now you're taking a Grand Experience bottle, which
Oh,
has 2 rows.
I think I've been kicked now from the server.
That's fine. Okay,
So
now
I have
you throw that on the ground. The two-liner.
becomes a one-liner.
Oh, it did become a one-liner? Let's see it.
Yeah.
Oh, did the server die for you?
It did.
Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, now he has again. He had an old version of an ID. He reset it,
Yeah.
meaning the server had to recheck it because of anti-cheat. They check all the items and they reassign the ID for it. Now you have an updated version of a such item.
Yeah.
You know?
So then I try it one more time. Here I have 2 lines. I throw it out. I
We'll
get it
reset the
back,
stream.
and it becomes 1 line.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have a lot of items like this.
So that just proves, at least, that my theory, I don't know, it's not correct. The theory is not correct till proven. But this has evidence that it is a ID system, that they have as massive storage of IDs rather than
Yeah.
having it, you know, as a
Yeah.
actual item.
So every time they have some kind of update where they have changed the spelling of something or various things,
You have
you
to
have
throw all
to,
the items down.
yeah, and hopefully you don't get thrown out of the server at the same time, because if you do, you lose those items.
Yeah.
So it's not a very great system.
But what it does is, when you have such things, what you're actually touching isn't the item itself, but simply a serialized version. I think they made this way so that when they would notice on their servers, hey, we have like this dude suddenly has like double chestfuls worth of the exact same item, like identical items, they could say that, okay, this guy has duplicated the items.
Yeah, which I have not done. I have collected all of those.
Yeah, but they would know, because they are each one of those. You know how, okay, for example, when you throw one of the enchanted bottles down, which has double lines, and that gets checked and reset, and you put it back in the chest, the fact that not all of the other ones got checked and reset means that they're all different items. That you have to. How do you understand what I'm saying, or do I have to?
Yeah, I think I understand, but you can go ahead and do that. I'm going to quit streaming my
I'm gonna close it.
so that we're not overly taxing the system.
I'm gonna start my stream up again for you.
Okay.
There you go. Go live. There you go. Theoretically, I'm alive. I'm alive. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can close this. No more paint required. Okay.
But anyway, the reason why I brought this up is you can clearly see here with this YML file that you have this category contains example quests is like a fixed line length.
Yeah.
And so it will make sure that your dialog box over here on the game is only a certain width.
Yeah.
The problem is if you're on a computer with a lot less real estate,
resolution,
yeah, you will start to lose a lot of this text and you will never be able to read it if it gets really long.
That is true, because we can actually show that right now by making this incredibly small and doing /quests. Well, actually, it's not about the size, but it's about the GUI size. Let me actually.
Well, okay, try
it's
this.
About GUI scale. If I put GUI scale to auto, or maybe.
Well, it's really the vertical length that I'm really talking about. So if you make this quest very long.
Here we go.
Yeah, this is a pretty good example.
Or, well, they made it so that it works on all GUI levels.
Okay, but do this. Go to the YML file.
Okay, one sec.
Once you go back to your original.
Yeah, let me go back to
setup.
Okay,
now this lore over here, if you could triple the length of it by just copying everything lore down to plugin. And like copy
this?
and paste. Yeah.
I don't know why this is.
Well, yeah, up. It just.
Let's just make it even longer. Let's just make it like 4.
Yeah.
There.
And now,
save this.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, I don't know if that's gonna ask. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to do /quests. Reload. I don't know if this is gonna do what we want it to do, but let's try it.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. Wow, that's insanely strong. You can even have it check the categories and config. That's insane. But yeah, notice if I
Yeah.
have, let's say, this kind of screen, or maybe like more like this. If I have something like this, oh no, I can't read it.
Yeah. And there, I know that there is a mod or plugin that allows scrolling of dialog boxes
And there
because
it
of
is.
this issue.
But this is actually pretty cool to know that you can, not only that you can, but you can do it like live.
Yeah.
Uh,
It was down to
config words.
plugin was the last word.
So
There.
this.
Yeah.
There you go. It's a water bucket.
Or of course there is the famous undo, which also works.
Yeah, but that I have stopped using undo because of the times that because I'm currently I have Stream, I have TeamSpeak, I have Minecraft, and I have
Oh,
4 different text files open on like all my
okay.
screens, right? And
Yes,
now when I
you're
do
really
Control
asking for
Z,
it.
Control Z can do anything at this point. I don't even know. So I have just started doing it manually because Control Z
Okay,
has ruined so many things for me.
I could imagine.
So that's interesting that the category does not have anything more and anything less than just what it looks like, the lore and the name, and simply the example being the ID for the group.
Yeah,
But that is cool. Because this means that, okay, they made this pretty cool. The permissions example and it being a... Okay, what the hell? I have to maximize this so that we can actually look at this file really well. This means that whenever I make a permissionable category, let's say, oh, after you have done the starter quests, you unlock all the other categories, right?
yeah,
You could have the building category, the killer category, or something like that, or maybe even uh, the super hard category where you have to do something incredible,
yeah,
But yeah, here we have permissionable, which is the ID, and you can see that the ID is used here. Quests, the mod, dot category, the sector of the permission, then dot in the category of quests, the ID being the same thing as the ID up here, which is really cool. Because of the category ID, which is this. We could also add the permission requirement true underwater here, true, if we wanted to.
yeah.
This is actually really cool. This is well made, I have to say. Quests, well made. Okay, but now I want to add, since one of our goals for quests was to make a test category. Written wrong. Isn't this wrong? Category.
Yeah, yeah. It should be an E where the A is after T. Yeah, that's the correct.
That looks wrong. I don't know.
Well, you have to fix the other one because the other one is also wrong.
Category. Man, what am I doing over here? Okay, I don't need.
And then also require. It's without that additional R in the middle of it.
Require.
There you go.
Yeah, there's not. It's not require.
Require.
Require. Okay.
Yeah.
Make a test category. Very simple. We shall copy this and put it here, correct? Because it's at the same line as this.
I thought what they meant was to replace the text that is there and not do this.
Well, I was gonna... Oh, yes, but I was now going to make a separate so that we don't mess with the guy.
Oh, like additional ones.
Yes. So this is going to be called testing. Testing.
Yeah, it has to be a single word.
Water. There you go.
Yeah, this is why they use capitalization for each of the words because people have a problem
reading that.
Yeah,
Having able to
and
read that is, yeah.
because you will see other words and more complicated things like that.
Now, where did I put that thing? Here you go. Okay, I'm gonna copy this and go put it on this computer. So, okay, actually, let's do something like this. So, since it works the exact same, we're gonna try something. We're gonna make testing the waters be obfuscate. Like 3 L's. Let me,
What do you want to do?
1 second. It should theoretically. Oh,
Is-
I guess.
Is obfuscated that really weird looking?
Yeah, it should theoretically
Thanks.
wiggle these.
Well, it may not do it here, but it may do it in the game.
Well, does underline work? It tells
Do you understand? They probably have not programmed the obfuscated part into
they
this.
They had it earlier. We just saw it.
Okay,
I don't know. Okay, well, we can try it.
you have to try it in the game because I don't know. That's a bit hard to code if you don't have the original from Minecraft.
Let us do such a thing as reload. So it does.
There
it
it
does
is,
work.
yeah.
It just works. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well then we will do this obfuscate, triple L, reset. Then we do water, and it's gonna be testing the waters. Testing the waters. Then we're gonna obfuscate. Oh no, we want to gonna reset, obfuscate, triple L, and then put this as the name.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, save that. Go to Minecraft. Reload. Quests. Oh, that's the wrong one. Quests.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
That looks like what I was going for.
Yeah, that's nice.
Now I wanna make it. Oh, that was the wrong one. I'm deleting that. What I'm gonna go with is it's just gonna be light aqua, and it's gonna be. This is for testing the. There you go.
And parameters is like PA.
Parameters.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like para and then meter.
Okay. So there is that. Okay. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a smiley face. Theoretically, what you should be able to do is space. Wait, what is that?
Oh, hey,
So
hey, this is a very good chance to try to see if it can read. It's not ASCII. It's the international code. What is
do you mean UUID? Not UUID. What is it called?
it? Yes.
Emojis? You mean emojis?
No, yeah, but character sets. It's a special character set that knows it.
You see, Minecraft. There's a.
No, this is weird business. Character, just do character set.
What is it called?
No, they are not understanding you. When you put Minecraft on it, that is not
Text. No, because Minecraft has formatting codes. Okay, maybe it's this.
Okay.
What the hell? Okay.
Yeah, formatting codes. This is exactly. But
Oh,
I
do you
want
mean like to try to put something like a code like a hexadecimal in there and
yeah,
see if it reads?
there should be a code for a smiley face.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but that's not gonna be in this. I'm gonna have to go back one page. Allowed symbols. I think this is the list. No.
And then all the pop-up in the world.
Okay. All Minecraft chat emo. Yes. Let's see if that finds it.
Allowed emojis. That that
Here
quickly
you
had
go.
smiley face. Yeah, but this does not show you what the code is.
Yeah, but you can copy it and just put it in here. Yeah, and it just works.
No.
It does. That actually works. Unironically, this will work.
Okay, we'll try that. Let's see what happens. What is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
anyway?
I think it's like a downwards arrow. Yeah, yeah, there you go. It has it in there. It just looks really small. The emojis in Minecraft look really small. Same thing here. I can put it in chat.
Okay.
Because this list that we now have found, this is not the list. I get confused which computer I'm on. This list does have a smiley face somewhere. You know, that's radioactivity, frowny face, smiley face. There you go. So if you want, you can just put a smiley face like that. But I was thinking to have it more like, wait, something like this.
They have those that you can copy them from the internet.
Oh, you mean like wait, ASCII. That's ASCII?
CI, yeah, CI. It's ASCI, ASCII art smiley face.
Oh, there's no H. Okay, so we will try this. Maybe not the entire category being ruined. It's it's showing up. The code editor doesn't like it.
You have to add an additional line.
Yeah.
There you go. Save that and refresh that.
Yeah, save it, honey. Quest reload, quest. Wow, it really hated that.
Seriously.
It really did not like that because it became red. So I'm thinking it's actually reading these things.
What are those things?
Well, you know, ASCII art's made with a lot of the coding language devices.
Okay,
So
okay. It is not interpreting them as a string. It's interpreting them as uh okay.
as coding, it's trying
Yes,
to figure out what I'm trying to write here.
it shouldn't be doing that. It shouldn't.
Here we go. So please note that some options such as storage required a full restart for changes take effect. Detecting problem. I don't know. I think it's reading it wrong error. Because look, what's happening is example 2 is asking to be on a category. It checks the categories. Check categories. It reads the categories file. Oh, looks good. Looks good. Has absolutely no clue what's happening in categories file. And so then it continues to check the next quest.
Okay,
So
the way that I think you can fix this is you have to take out the red lines. I can't make this big enough to see, but especially the backslash. Yeah, if you take that out, though, just those, I think that may fix it.
I look stupid.
Yeah, but go with that and see if it works.
Wow, I really did not like any of that.
Okay, there must be still something in there.
Let's
It may be
if we
it
delete
may
this
be
whole
that
thing.
it's probably the pipe character then,
Oh, we
which
got.
is the straight up and down line. That is the last one to get rid of before you
Oh, okay, okay. So you're saying to get rid of this?
yeah, take that last line out, and if it doesn't work after that,
Wait, last line out.
oh, okay, well, yeah, you could take the lines like that. See if that works at that point,
All right, we're
because
gonna
I
lie.
don't see any more red.
Oh,
Wow. Okay. Oh, but another thing that I'm wondering is it the placement that you put it here after the permission required true?
no, I don't think so.
Scroll all the way up.
Let us read the green text. The green text says this.
Because look, uh, you have one display, and here's all of this information. Then you have another display, and it has all of this information. But now you took something and you put it outside of this system.
No, we didn't. Look, 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 look. Categories. After categories are the categories, okay? And the categories are
Yeah,
examples.
You're not listening.
But you're not listening then to me. How about that?
Okay.
Listen, listen. Okay. Because they're all on this line. You see what that I'm drawing here?
Yeah, examples.
Yeah. It'll be
then-
examples and
And-
this, and then also testing waters. We did see testing waters in game, so it considered it. It considered it correct. I think it's all this BS that we did.
Okay, so it doesn't like those characters.
Let us try putting just an L on each level, saving and seeing what it does. Control S, save that.
Yeah, well,
Used
all
categories.
all of the red went away.
Went back. It didn't like all those. It was
Yeah,
considering
okay.
that coding.
But
And
that
look, now
doesn't
they
make
all show
sense. That to me, that it's misreading that, because they are all of that was inside of quotes, but for some reason, it is taking stuff that is inside of quotes and interpreting it as coding.
This might, if I were a good person, I would probably send an issue report for this specific case for the person who made the mod.
Yeah, because if I understand it correctly, they are expecting you to, I think, backslash every one of those things that's causing it to turn red, and I guess then it would not display the backslash, because the backslash is saying ignore the following character. Do not run it as code.
Yeah. But the problem is, if they are backslashing all of it, or commenting in or out, or making it so that it doesn't run, if there now is another a backslash or combination of special characters that does then say you should run this next thing you should actually be running, not only just ignoring and putting it into text format into the item, then it will break the entire mod like it just did. Because it's trying to be like, oh, well, I was told not to run any of this and just put it in, but then it does tell me to run it. And since I'm a computer, I do what I'm told. It does run it, and then when the items are asking for categories, since the categories are just running off doing whatever the special characters are doing, it's not gonna run the categories. So when we had those errors in game, let me go back. These are the YMLs for the quests. They're asking for a category, and there was no category. There was no categories, you know, because look, detecting problems and potential issues, 1 through 7. The category examples does not exist. I only know, you know, that examples category. Category by the ID of examples does not exist. The only known ones are, and it gives you a blank
Nothing.
space. There's
Yeah.
no categories because it's running code that we put in there.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So now we know we can use special characters that are not some from this list. Where is it?
Yeah, I just find it interesting that it would take a graphical representation like Red Heart and not like just plain punctuation
Yeah.
type marks.
But Minecraft updated, I'll throw a half a year ago, that added all of these. And you see, before that, you could not place, without plugins or some kind of mod, you could not place any of these images or emojis in game.
Yeah, they just had the basic ASCII set, and then they expanded it to the whatever, I forget what the acronym is. Good grief. It's an acronym for character sets.
Oh, you're now asking kind of stuff that I would not have no clue about, okay?
Well, it's
What
a
is
very
the
big
acronym for a thing I just learned about?
no, it's a very big deal. It's something that has plagued programmers forever. Because once you get into other languages, okay, Unicode, Lord have mercy, UTF-8 character sets. Unicode was the word, and UTF-8. Those were the things that I was looking for. Because they also have, I guess, UTF-16 and 32, maybe. Anyway, they are character sets which have included other languages like Cyrillic and Greek, and Latin letters and Thai, all kinds of, and all, what do you call it, Chinese and Japanese. And you see, to make a game that it was possible to work in other languages, they had to have like a language file that was separated, but somehow linked to the game so that people could read in their own language, in their own character set, and not be restricted to ASCII. ASCII.
But you're talking about how basically emojis turned out to exist.
Well, that's why the emojis showed up, as you could only do like colons and semicolons and periods and
But those are all hard coded in. But
commas.
all
No,
the other ones.
I'm talking about that was what was available in ASCII to make the original emojis, which were just characters, not these pictures.
Yeah. Okay. Do you see what I'm doing here?
I'm looking at the YouTube version, so it's a little bit behind. I know that you're
watching the stream version. I'm streaming.
yeah, I was here seeing if there was any chat going on.
Ain't nobody talking in chat. This is complete B tier content, meaning they're just listening to it on another screen, and they're absolutely glued to the screen trying to be like, what are they talking about? What the?
Yeah, this is so confusing. I don't know what the heck's going on.
Okay, so check this out. We do actually have to go forward because either we stop the stream now and continue this tomorrow, or we actually at least do the quest part.
Okay, so make one very easy quest, which is like, it's an achievement. Punch a tree.
That would require a new task. Oh no, punch a tree. Okay, yeah, no, that's doable. Okay. So we make a test category. We have now made the test category. was supposed to be actually a line file. There you go. Yes. Now we open this. We post this. This is example one's text. Okay.
Okay.
We have the task. We have the mining. This is an ID. We can call this tree. Doesn't matter. Block break. Now we would actually have to pull out task types. Build. Brewing. We have block break. Item block. Shearing. Composer.
Well, it would
crafting.
be block break if it's this punching of the tree.
Yep. It's gonna have to be because there are item breaking, but I think those are when you have like a pickaxe and it, the durability goes to 0, stuff like that.
Yeah, like I mean, you could have a whole tutorial on how to break everything in the game, and set it up as a quest.
How to break a golden shovel.
Yeah,
good job.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, because you taught me that very early on when we first started this, that if you take a stone pickaxe and you try to mine iron, when you break the iron, you will not get the iron.
Wait a second. I think you're thinking of gold.
Okay,
maybe stone does break iron, but it doesn't break gold.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Gold. Anything above iron, then. So gold, lapis, redstone, diamonds.
Oh, actually, no. This is they did swap lapis to stone tier. They did. So.
So you can now break lapis with the okay and get it.
Yes.
Okay.
I would not consider it breaking it. You'd be destroying it if you couldn't get anything from it. But we're gonna have to move fast because you look food time, and I did tell people I would be playing games with them. So we're gonna speed this up. Okay. We click block break. Number of blocks that break the specific block. Okay. Then there's data. Okay. Reverse if placed.
So you
reverse if placed. So if you break down a tree and you're trying to be a pacifist and you place the tree back, you actually lose the quest. That's so goofy. Okay.
But that's a good one. You should definitely have that. It's a Boolean, yes or no.
Oh, you could make it so that if you're like, hey, break a certain amount of diamond ore.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, but hey, we'll just place it blank and place the diamond block.
Yeah, exactly.
Break it. Oh,
yeah.
But if it's reversed, they actually have to specifically find those ores and break them. Very cool. I like that. Check if core protected. When the plugin should query core protected if a block has recently been placed. I think what they're talking about with core protect
is what you just said.
When the plugin should query core protect if a block has already been placed.
Has been recently placed. So I'm going to now that I picked this diamond ore up with my silk touch pickaxe.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to now place that ore back down, and I'm going to mine it again, and then I'm going to place it back down and mine it again.
But
this is checking that if you have placed that block recently, then you cannot. It will not be added to your progression.
Core protect absolutely has to be a plugin and not built into the system.
Yeah.
Because look, core protect sounds like a thing I've heard about earlier from when I was trying to get anti-griefing tools where you can go back in time in a certain area, stuff like that. I think core protect is one of those which like has a list of things that have been done by a player earlier.
Yeah.
And here's another one. Check core protect time. So if you want to allow people to still do the block place and block break thing, but it has to be like 10 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, because then they have another one, query player block tracker.
Where do you see query?
That was the next one.
Oh, whether the plugin should query player block tracker if a block has recently been placed. All these are different plugins.
Yeah, but you can clearly see that all of these are to make it so that people can't cheat the quest.
And also make the questing mod more insanely more, uh, configurable.
And you see that allows Silk Touch, which is the next one.
Allow
Oh,
Silk Touch. Whether mining a block with Silk Touch should count. They should, but if you place it back down, they shouldn't. Which is,
yeah.
I think that's cool. Allow negative progress. Whether progress can be allowed to enter the negatives. Yes! I think that should. Well, it says no. I think that's what it is. Required no default. Yes. That's cool. I like the idea of if your quest is break blocks and has no defining factors and you start placing blocks, at some point you're like, what? When did I start this quest? Minus 2,000.
Yeah.
What the-
Okay. So the amount of blocks to break should be like 5, so that you pretty much take out one tree.
Yeah. Okay, so block break amount. I say 4 because I've actually. Well, let's go 5. Yeah. Okay.
I don't think there's trees that are as short as 4. I think they're all 5 or higher.
I think they are 5 or higher. Okay, that's the wrong thing. Now I'm just clicking things for no reason. I'd have to go.
So now display the name of the item. So this will be called punching a tree. Single task.
Wait.
Punch a tree down.
1 second. Okay, I know where to put them. Because I was wondering, where do you put all these keys? And I realized that these are keys. Type, amount. The amount is a key. And so that means that underneath, we go block. And then we do double dot. And we go oak. I don't remember the ID for that. Or should it be log? Oh, I don't remember what bucket. Look, okay. We can either do... I wonder if... Ooh, hey, this is a thing that we can test. If we put the ID... What is the ID? Oak log. Very simple. Log. Do we do that down here too? Okay, I guess not. Okay. Oak log. If we do something like this... What happens?
Do they have to be in a specific case? Because you have capitalized oak and... I mean, should it all be in small letters?
Well, down here they use diamond, and Minecraft kind of... And they use wooden pickaxe. It's kind of hard to know.
Okay. They might allow any kind of case then.
I think they don't care about the case. Let's try it. Log. Let's first delete this so that we know for a fact that this works. Okay. Data. We don't need to do reverse if placed. By default, it's false. So let us do this. Just so that we can see if it works.
Yeah.
Check, no, we don't have that, we don't have that, we don't have that. All allow negative progress. It's true by default, so we don't have to worry. And then we can list where it is. You could make it like, oh, you need to plant and break a tree in the nether.
Oh,
You
no.
know? You could do that, theoretically.
Okay.
Based on worlds.
But I wouldn't make it overly complicated.
Okay, now display example 1 single task is not gonna be the name. It's gonna be, where's the mod? It's gonna be green. Tree. Do we not have a brown? We don't have a brown? You gotta be kidding me.
Orange is the closest to brown, I guess.
We do have a brown. I'm assuming that's a brown. That's a red. It's red as hell.
Well,
Brown.
br-
B.
brown is reddish.
I know I have seen brown text in my lifetime. Oh, here you go. Material copper. Does that work on this one? Oh, they consider that. If I do this, can I then do this? No. If I put at. Yeah, then it's an at B. Okay, so that doesn't work. So I guess we can just do this.
It seems to prefer the and.
Yeah.
Particular.
Well, I thought that could be a cool name for the quest.
Yeah.
Okay. Then this category. This category is designed for you to different. Oh, this is the first quest, so let's talk about categories. We don't need to.
Yeah, but if you look at that next line, it says this quest requires you to break 5. It just change the 30 to 5.
I'm gonna do this.
But you took away the descriptive aspects of it.
No. Kill a tree. Isn't that good enough?
All right.
'Cause
Maybe.
we'll work on the niceties then next time if we feel like doing this next time. Okay, honey. And rewards.
But now you took away the thing which would have told them exactly what they needed to do.
Oh my lord. Okay.
Break 5 logs. You could just change the 5. I mean the 30 to a 5.
Blocks 35. There you go. What is this at 7 here? We don't need that.
Yeah, you have to tell them the type of tree because break 5 oak logs.
Well,
you have to be more descriptive than oak because seriously, you have to. If you don't tell people, they could be going around hitting every tree in existence, and not do the quest.
we will tell them the rewards, and we won't mess with the rewards for now.
Rewards will be one chest.
Ooh, you know what you could do is, okay, this is odd color. What does this look like? Let's just take it and I think you killed it.
Refresh the page.
How's everything died? I did refresh.
I didn't see it refresh though.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. There we go. So we can just give it not 10 diamonds. 1 axe.
Yeah, there you go. That way you make it easier. 1 wooden axe.
No, don't give him a wooden axe. That would be painful. Okay, lore started. Your current progression is a color mining progress color out of 5. Blocks broken.
You cannot change that part in the braces, the mining grist, because that
is defined in the block break thing. Yeah. Okay, and the type
Oh, but you've changed the word from mining into something else. So you have to change that part.
I don't think so. I don't think this
You changed it to
mining
tree.
dash progress. Well, okay, let's try to leave it at here, and if nothing works, we do it to tree progress, okay?
Okay.
Wooden pickaxe. Walk. Yeah, oak log. Yeah, it knows. And the reward, give player stone axe. And then just one. Okay. I
Oh, that
saved.
would be fun though to get 10 stone axes.
What is this here now? These placeholders are accessible by placeholder API, a thing I don't have. For example, percent quests tracked P description. They are useful for putting information about the player tracked quest on a scoreboard. You may want to keep the names of them to the same for all quests for this use case. We don't have placeholder API, I don't think.
No.
No, we do not. Just, checking. So that's not gonna do anything, you know?
Yeah.
Progress.
Yeah, but I wonder if you need to comment it all out.
Well, description. No, because this is still okay. You know how push tab or it'll show up like a list, and this would be so that let's say I give everybody a quest and we want to see who's the fastest at the quest. You would have placeholder API show everybody the progress of each player. So let's say one day I'm like, let's make it so that whoever breaks the first 1,000 blocks gets to visit, I don't know, the moon dimension or something. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can make it so that you would have a description for anybody who wants to look at it. Break this many blocks of any type. And you can see the progress, which is this, for the scoreboard for everybody. So you would be able to say, oh no, that guy's really far away. We have to, speed up our mining.
Yeah.
So we can keep it because we don't have placeholder API. So it's calling to a thing, it's not going to ever read it. Progress placeholders are usually exclusive for boss bar or action bar. Use the name of the task or something for all tasks. So if you want to put this in there, it's going to be all tasks are going to use the same. Use the name of the task. Okay. So for all tasks. Okay, so for all tasks. So if I had up here in the task sector more than one task, this would give, I could specify which progress it would show for each of the quests. This is getting really convoluted, in my opinion, but okay. Then we get to
it's a very cool thing. I understand why they have it.
Options. This is the category. Okay, yeah. Options. Category. We're gonna put this. What is the ID? I do not remember the ID.
I guess it would be forgery.
Testing waters. Here we go. Copy.
Or foraging, maybe.
But this is the category of which it will go under.
Oh, okay.
So this is, how we made a category? Now we want this quest to show up underneath the category. So when you click the category, there would be at least this quest.
Yeah.
Should we make it repeatable? Yes. Yes.
True.
Oh, no, that's not how you write. What am I doing? Okay.
You have to say true.
Yeah. There is a cooldown. If true, the cooldown is gonna be in minutes. Let's make it like 10 minutes. Yeah. This is to... okay, and it's gonna be the first quest in the list order. In the category of testing water. So we save that. We save everything. Control S everything. We go into Minecraft, and this might be the last thing we do. Because, food / Actually, I'm just going up. Theoretically, if I click this testing waters, there should be a oak log. There's
Okay,
an
but
oak log. Okay, very
is
nice.
that okay? What? That's dirt, though, isn't it?
I turned this category into dirt rather than water. And
Okay.
that can be seen here.
Yeah.
In the categories, there is, the categories, there's the different sectors of categories. And then in the display is the name, the lore, and the type. Type being the
Oh.
picture.
Okay, now let's see if it works, because
So first of all, let us make it /time set day, so that no mobs are here. I'm gonna go into survival. Very nice. We're gonna do /quests to open up the menu. Quest categories. We can see the testing of waters. This is the testing parameters of this questing mod. We click that. I like that it works instantly like that. Very nice. We have a return button. Tree killer. That's the quest name. The lore says kill a tree, and then in parentheses, break 5 blocks. Reward 1x. Left click to start this quest. I click it. Quest started. Tree killer. Do we now have a beginner? Okay, so your current progress, 5 blocks broken. You are tracking this quest. Middle click to stop tracking this quest. Right click to cancel this quest. If I middle clicked it.
That's really nice that they've included so much that they've already coded into this. Yeah, so hit do 1 and then see what it says.
Okay. 1. Oh, 0 blocks broken. So it is not understanding what blocks I'm trying to break. It's trying to find.
I'm quite sure you have to change what I told you to change.
All right, we go back. Oh, actually, we should go in and we should simply right click to cancel this quest. Confirm abortion. Abort cancel. Man, how many times do you have to use the word? You can't have the word abort and then cancel as the two use words for that. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
we go.
you
now
can
it's
put
on track.
Put the log back.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, let us minimize this. This works. Go back to here.
Okay, so everywhere where you have mining, you have to change it to tree because that's what you have. Mining, yeah.
Tree, reward, break.
And there's other places where it said mining.
Here. Those are all the words mining. Control
Okay,
S.
now save that to now see if it works.
Quests. Click. Oh, we have to reload the quests. Okay, click this. It has started. I'm gonna take 2. Huh. That's interesting. I wonder. Well, if I have... Let's break 5 and see what happens. Maybe the progress is broken and not the...
It could be that you need that plugin.
Hey, let's try something. Let us put this back to mining.
Yeah, if you change the tree back to mining, all of them.
Mining. There we go. Save that. Now the name is also mining, okay? This is the task ID. Oh! This can share the same name. I don't know if it matters.
Quest ID.
I don't think it matters what the task
must
ID
be
is.
unique with all other task IDs of the same quest.
This defines
At
This
least
defines what
save
type of
it
task.
and try it to see if it, because there may be a certain set of words that we have to use to do this.
Oh, yeah, let me reload. And then, oh god, okay, I'm gonna have to confirm cancellation, reload, and now do this. Okay, so it doesn't know what I'm breaking.
Yeah, for some reason it's not tracking it.
I'm gonna cut that entire thing out. Control S. Okay, we go back in here. Quests. This, cancel this, confirm. Reload. Quests. Start this quest. Now it should actually work on anything.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes, okay. It doesn't know what this is.
It doesn't know oak log, I guess.
Is it oak log? If I push F3 and look at it, oak log, all underline.
Where do you see it?
On the right, targeted block, this thing, Minecraft oak log. I wonder if we need to put Minecraft in there.
Probably.
Oh yeah, let us cancel the quest. This. Yeah. Okay, let us put this back. That's as true as you can get.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, how many times am I gonna... Oh, hey, it's giving me an error. The TTY, which was the way... What?
Okay,
Testing the water is 1. YML, material Minecraft oak log does not exist or is unsuitable for the task mining block.
Yes,
So
okay.
now we had a very cool thing here. Let me open it up again. This list over here, block breaking. There was a list. Okay, why is this not like... Okay, this is kind of goofy. Okay.
Well, at
Materials,
the bottom, they do have the mining example.
not specific. This field will allow all blocks to count towards the task. Please see this list plus this or this list. Okay, so Control F. Log. Acacia log. No, birch log.
Do you notice that those are all caps?
Yes, cherry log.
So oak log
Dark
is
oak.
probably needing to be all caps. I try it with all caps.
Let us try it with all caps. Sometimes it is really stupid like that. Okay, Minecraft oak log. Okay.
Well, that then means that it recognizes case.
No, but this is the thing. It doesn't recognize case in all cases. Haha! Check this out. It has to be capitalized when you're specifying something for a task, but when you're specifying something for display, it does not. Because this display works no matter what you put in here. And so does the reward, because that's using default Minecraft commands.
But that is a string.
Yeah, but look, so is this.
No, oak log is the string.
Oh no, okay, it's not a string, but it could be. Wait, does it need to be? Does it need to be? Oh, hey, actually, hey, we might have found something. Check this out. First of all, we go decline the quest. The quest is declined. Okay, so then we reload. We go start the quest back up. Quest started. I break the ground. Does not count. I break the log. One log. one log. Okay. Now the question is,
So
okay,
it
so
it
we have now fixed it. It has to be caps, and you have to use the list caps lock version.
yeah
It's the bucket list.
yeah.
Okay, so then what we
Now
do?
now the other thing that you could check is that thing that we changed from mining to tree.
Yeah,
Okay, but now you're putting it in quotes.
yeah. I'm gonna attempt something. This is now a string.
Yeah, and it
Theoretically,
will not know what that is probably.
we'll see. We'll see. Warning: material overclock does not exist. Okay, so no matter how you put it, it has to be maxed out.
Yes, it has to be in the format that's required. And that one page that you were looking at showed that all of these type of items are capitalized
Yeah,
all the way down.
all the way up to 2 in every direction. It's
Yeah,
really large. You know what? This might actually have the
and you notice
thing.
they also have deprecated blocks, which
Deprecated blocks.
which means they will no longer be in the game.
Oh, so what is this thing? Material. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay, very interesting. This is like, what the hell? People have been really working on this, haven't they? No, because I'm now understanding. This is spigotmc.org, their own thing, and
Yeah,
they have written down in the Java docs, in the bucket, in the org, also bucket again, materials. So this is all materials that Java, bucket, Spigot understand.
yeah.
So these are all quote unquote materials, aka the blocks and stuff. Oh, deprecated. Legacy wood spade. Oh, this is what you meant.
Yeah.
Legacy piston moving. Legacy netherrack. Legacy whatever the hell. Okay, legacy bone. Then they have normal ones. Okay, that's cool. But they
But
have basically everything in here.
yeah, you see all of these now have like individual like image files, and they have separated everything in Minecraft into individual files. So you have like probably 100,000 files now, rather than what used to be like just a few thousand.
By the way, I heard what you said about the fact
Yeah,
that now they have all textures and they are much bigger and better in the way.
yeah,
But I'm having a hard time thinking. Okay, because I understand what you're saying is, look, task mining is this is a task ID, and then down here is mining a task, and then within that task progression. I don't think this, because it already works with it being mining. So are you saying that if I change this to tree, it doesn't work?
Well, you could try. That would be my guess, is that it would work.
Okay,
What,
well,
did you die?
I did die.
You
And now,
you, you were massively relocated to a jungle.
okay, here, and then times it down.
It was a skeleton.
Okay, that. Okay, so now I click this. Quest started. First I break a block. Just, as a general test. Doesn't count. Okay. Does the tree count? Ooh, does not count. Okay. Okay. Let us go back here. Oh, it even gives me a warning in game. What was the warning? 3 warnings. The same thing that we're doing. Attempting to reference unknown stat. Ooh! Dude, whoever made this mod, bless their heart. Bless them. Look at this. It even has debugging in-game.
Yes.
Okay. Attempted to reference unknown task mining. Problem location. In display and lore. Started. Display store started. Even tells you the line. It doesn't. Oh my goodness. A task by the ID mining, you know, the thing that we wrote, has not been configured for this quest. Note that the task ID can differ from its task type. Ah, who made this mod? This is a whole Wikipedia page in game. This is insanely good. The ID is set by you. Yeah, so you know we didn't goof off. You goofed off. You know, you the breeder. It is the key for the task configuration selection itself. Okay, so they even tell you example highlighted in bold. Next problem, same thing. Next problem, same thing with placeholders. Okay, so you are 1,000,000,000% correct in the idea that this ID is used down here and down these three things.
Yeah, so try changing those three.
We
to
shall
tree,
do it
to tree.
Tree. Oh. Save all that. Save. We go Minecraft. We go reload. We go quests. Break logs. First of all, no errors. Second of all, it works. Third of all, do I go to minus? -1. Haha! And it does reverse. So not only does it reverse, but it also can go to minus. Very nice.
Yeah, because now you have to do 6 blocks to get back to 5.
Yeah. I think it did have it. And now we try the reward. Okay? This is the last step. Also, we have gone seriously past 2 o'clock.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
my Lord.
always that way with programming.
It's hard to be like, oh,
or configuring.
I've had enough for today. It's, you know, that kind of thing is really okay.
Yeah.
Now, what happens when I break the last? I guess the last log. Yeah. Do I instantly get the axe? Yes, I instantly get the axe. Track. Okay, it changed what we were requesting. It
That's cool.
server / gave you the person, the player, the stone axe. And now, if we don't go / quests, it should be a repeatable task. You have recently completed this quest, Tree Killer, and you must wait another 9 minutes to unlock it. It works!
That's really nice.
Okay, but now I have to say, I'm very hot, and I'm done with this. I'm done with this.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Hey, but this was good. This is good.
Yeah.
You know, now we know everything we need to make quests. If you want to continue this arc tomorrow, what we could do... Oh yeah, wait, we actually have to fix the server. I forgot about that. So we don't need this anymore. /stop. Yep, there we go. We close all that. Control S on each one of these, because these are testing. We can close that. We don't need anything here. We can find all this in the documentation. We can close that. We don't need this. We can close that. Okay, so okay, well now I want one of them pages back that we just closed. ASCII Minecraft allowed emojis. I think it was this one. Okay. And we're gonna have a comment. We are gonna know it's done by a comment. Okay. We made a test category. Boom. Make a quest in this category. We did that too. Have it require... We didn't do this one. Okay, have it give the player a diamond. Okay, well we had it give it something, so that's good enough. I love that. we had some kind of guess that we could do with the quest mod, so we could even have 4 mini quests for us, you know. But I love the fact that we have absolutely no clue about the airdrop mod. So what we have is
So you
drop an
might have,
airdrop, maybe,
you
maybe we
you
don't know.
you might be able to say give an airdrop, and it will somehow know to start the process of an airdrop, and
We'll have to look at it.
but you will have set up all the airdrops just like you set up this this one simple quest.
Yeah. But the thing is, okay, a lot of people don't understand how learning works. Is okay, yes, you just watched this for 3 hours and 15 minutes exactly for us to do 4 things. But the next time we do these 4 things, it'll take us 10 minutes.
Yep.
You know, learning, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep this up. So basically, we're gonna have to. What is this? Blue server. Guessing this is the. What is this server though? Is this. Okay, well, I don't know why I did not register any of those questing things. Wow, that's very interesting. It didn't even register I was on the server.
But this was what you did was you copied the server over to, I guess, to your computer.
Yes, but I have 2 servers now. This is the one that's. Yeah, this is the one with Peep on it, and this is the one we had on. And for some reason, it did not register anything it did, but it worked. And
Oh,
it
really?
consistently worked. So I don't know what specifically happened there, but okay.
So
But what?
that means that thing doesn't have a logging function, or it's not tied into the.
Yeah, weird. Well, actually, it's partially a good thing, because I don't want my if I make like 50 quests and people are making let's say we have a quest per hour completion time, right? We will have infinite. I mean, every log on Earth is gonna be maxed out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say save all. Say server restart to fix your live issues in 10 seconds. So everybody on the server has now seen that, which is good. Okay, I'm gonna say stop. That's about 10 seconds. No.
That's not 10 seconds.
That's close enough. Okay. So now we go to the real auto server. We go to plugins. Realistic sleep is gone. That's basically all we did. Realistic sleep. There we go. I don't think we did anything else.
No, we didn't check fix the farming issue.
Screw the farming issue. Or actually, well, okay, yeah, let's go. Let's do that too.
You'll have to make an exception for that snow goblins. Is that what it was?
Yeah. Control F. Golem. Iron golem. Golem. Snow golem. Minimum stack size. Max stack size. Merge. Default. Enable. False. It should not. There we go. That works, right?
I think so.
Okay, let's close this, close that. Let's close. Yeah, that works. Beautiful. And then we have my RAM on the server.
So then his farm might work.
Oh, it's now going to work. Based on everything we know about these things, the entity, whenever we go to block entity or spawner, let me go open them up so that my words aren't just words. So whenever we go to plugins and we go to row stacker, the config is like global settings,
Yeah.
you know? But then spawner, item, entity, and block settings are overriding those settings.
Yeah.
But most, if you go to entity settings, for example, they don't specify anything. They're all disabled. Everything here is disabled. True, meaning basically enabled. We enable the config file to work. Display name, minimum, max, and merge radius are all -1. Undefined, disabled. We don't know. Default.
Yeah,
Don't
this
stack
is
if different custom name. False
yeah.
and false is what was
Oh.
default in the other one.
Yeah, stop. All of this would trump the the global config file.
Yes, that is true, and that's why it's all default and -1s because they,
Yeah.
that's what it does. All right, but I think this is good. You gotta go eat.
Yep.
Eat. All right, let's go. But thank you for streaming. It was very enjoyable.
Yeah, this is interesting stuff.
There you go. Noni? I basically don't have anything open on my computer anymore. Alright, well, anyway, thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you for streaming. Do you think we're gonna do, what is it called?
Streaming tomorrow?
Yeah, do you want to stream this specifically to make quests?
Yeah, I guess we could. Or do you want to complete the Hypixel stuff and go back to Windcraft?
Let's do this. Let us do tomorrow's stream is all Hypixel. We just complete. If there's anything like, oh, we have more to do, but the more to do is literally just to farm for like 300 hours, we're not gonna do it. But if there's anything interesting, we should go through it.
Yeah. Okay.
So that would, in my opinion, we have basically done all the specific features. We have seen all the specific features, which are not just grinding in Hypixel.
Yeah.
And then we can go probably then back to Hypixel, Hytale. What am I trying? Windcraft. You know. Ho. I still think what would be the coolest thing ever is if Hytale came out the way they promised it,
Yeah.
Because you could basically be doing what we're doing right now, all this questing and stuff. You could be doing in Hytale. You could make.
Oh yeah.
You could make all of Windcraft in Hytale really, really well.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go. I love you.
I love you too. I'll talk
see.
to you later.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.
Disconnected.
Thank you for watching. Even if no one watched, it was funny to stream. That's how it is.